Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Court of Corvids. My name is Jake. I am the GM of this band of, well, let's just say they were abusing me before the show started, so it might be the last episode. I might have to.
That's
maybe just Krug. Maybe just Krug. Anyways, let's go around the table and introduce ourselves. We're gonna start with Krug.
Oh, that was it. That was okay. Cool. Hi, my name is Krug. Playing Krug, Claudel, the human monk. Both of us, he, him. And I'm also apparently very, very mean to Indigo. I'm very sorry about that. I would like to. You're right. I would like to let everybody know that this is a home game, not an educational live stream. So sometimes we do things that aren't exactly by the book, either because we forgot or because that's the way we wanted to do them. Because hey, guess what? It's a role-playing game and you can just kind of do whatever you want if you agree at the table. So keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
For example, at this table, Intimidating Glare will always stack with Scared to Death.
We should honestly create a channel just for that conversation in our Discord. Like, seriously.
Moss, it is your turn.
Me? Hi, my name is Molly McIsaac. I play Moss the Magnificent. We are both she, her, and you can find me across the internet at Molly McIsaac. That's Isaac with 2 A's and Mick on the front. You know, Scottish Jewish, which is what I am. And also, I have been really busy on TikTok this last week and have somehow gained like 1,000 followers in a week, which is very exciting. Doing videos where I just eat food on camera. So I'm sure I'm fulfilling some sort of weird fetish. I don't care. It's very fun. So if you want to watch me eat food on camera, I'm on TikTok at The Witch Review, but REVU, like variety show, not like review. Haha, wordplay. And eventually I'm going to be doing that with my best friend Jordan, who I'm sure a lot of you have seen DMing Blackness and Dragons. So that is our little weird TikTok thing that we do. And you should support it because we're weird and we have fun, and she's vaccinated. So finally, so am I. I get to see her and we get to film eating videos together. And you can find me here on Twitch at Night Glimmer.
It is definitely a fetish of someone's. I'm just saying.
Oh, well, it's probably mine. I watch those like mukbang videos for hours, like where people just like eat copious amounts of food. They calm me for some reason. So I don't know if that's considered a fetish or if it's just some sort of weird comfort. I just really enjoy watching people just house a huge plate of noodles.
Robin, your turn.
Hi, my name is Jonas, they, them, and I play the Chameleon Gnome Storm Druid Dampier, Robin, she, her. I'm on Twitter as at Jonas Newhouse. I'm also in the band Glass Beach with William, who will be speaking next. We're on everything as Glass Beach Band. Our website is glassbeach.band, which will redirect links to everything. And we have our own Twitch channel here as well, where we do music streams on Monday and Friday, at least, and then gaming streams throughout the week as well. I'm currently playing Bloodborne on Tuesdays and Disco Elysium on Wednesdays, first playthrough of both, and loving them. So those are going 5 p.m. Pacific Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And that is the place I'm usually online, if not here.
Awesome. Remy.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, and I am playing Remy Ashwillow, the Dampier Goblin Fighter, not technically detective, but a detective, also they, them. And I'm in Glass Beach with Jonas. I do a show on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/glassbeachband. And I do that on Saturdays at noon Pacific time. It's just a 2-hour little chunk. It's listen along with William, where I listen through in like the entirety of an album or something in like one sitting, and it's basically like creating a film commentary but like for albums. So like if you listen along, you join me in the Twitch, we sync up the album and I talk about the things that I love about it, and I'm trying to introduce some of my favorite albums to new people. Oftentimes they are like for bands and musicians who are not very well known, that I just really love. And because they're not very well known, and because I am in Glass Beach and I have kind of an in the community, I also sometimes get to have the bands and musicians who wrote and recorded and are responsible for those albums on to do the commentary themselves, to talk about the albums that they made. And just this past Saturday, we had Dogleg on to talk about Melee, and we listened to Melee, and it was really awesome. It was really fun. And the first week, I did Alchemist Rat's Beg Bashful remixes, which is the Glass Beach remix album. And this upcoming Saturday at noon Pacific, I'm having Harmony Woods on to talk about Graceful Rage by Harmony Woods. So that'll be really fun. And I do a couple other shows for QueueTimes. One is called Killer Set, Monster of the Week campaign, where I take real live musicians and bands and I have them play fake musicians and bands that have to solve mysteries and fight monsters in order to play their gigs. You can find that in the QueueTimes main YouTube channel, a playlist called Killer Set. And then the other one is Hijinks Handlebars or Hijinks in the End. And those are respectively in playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars and Hijinks in the End. First one is Kids on Bikes campaign, which we will return to eventually, and the other one is not a Kids on Bikes campaign, but more of like a fantasy thing. And as soon as my back is capable, we will return to that as well, because I'm the GM for that, and it's a lot to GM on your back. So thanks.
Because you got to carry the whole story.
Yeah.
And then we have a very special guest from Goblets and Gays, Aubrey. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm Aubrey, she, her. I am the GM of Goblets and Gays, which is a Pathfinder 2e podcast. I'm also the GM of Animama Giri, which is a City of Mist podcast. And you can usually find me every Friday nights on Guild of the Phoenix playing Haven Rock, a Buffy RPG. So, yeah, that's where you can usually find me.
Nice.
Should I say anything about my character yet?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Who are you
okay.
playing?
I am playing Serena Lenore, who is a half-elf alchemist. From some people may recognize her from my game Goblets and Gays. She is the missing princess of Cressa, so you figure out what she's up to.
Oh, I can already tell that Moss is going to not like this elf.
Just because she's a princess.
Oh yeah, and an elf. Really
Oh, sure.
my status
Real
here.
jealousy status, yeah. Has Moss gotten along with a guest character yet?
No, Moss doesn't like new people.
Yeah.
She's like a wild Mustang. You really gotta like feed her from your hand a little bit before she gets to trust you.
I guess I'm
Also-
just thinking of the Portal guests too, not
Yeah.
the guests we've had in the past. I feel like
Yeah.
there was less. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think if we've had a guest. I mean, you've liked the people, the players.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, of course.
Molly is
everything.
very nice.
Maybe Thistle. Maybe Thistle
Yeah,
was
I
like,
Thistle.
yeah. I mean, passive,
Yeah.
willing to do whatever you say. Yeah, works. That works for Moss.
Well, yeah, she like literally called Moss princess at one point, I think,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah,
Thistle
that-
kind of
that
treated
helps.
Moss the way Robin does, which is a really good way to get Moss to like you.
Now,
Moss
I feel
is
like
very protective of her little crew, so
Yeah.
now I feel really dumb because I feel like I should have done this beforehand, but you all get to watch me do some tech stuff. Aubrey, can you do me a favor and scratch your mic? Okay, just making sure. I don't know why. I was like, did I do that beforehand? And I was like, nope. Okay, cool. Because I don't know if any of you know this, Google Hangouts likes to pick the microphone that is the least usable microphone, which is
Yeah.
usually your webcam mic.
Mhm.
And it is atrocious. It's the
Sure.
worst thing ever.
Oh
Anyways,
wait.
yep, you're good. Everyone's like,
I just realized I need to move my drinks from right in front of my microphone.
oh yeah, do you have multiple drinks? And never mind. We're not getting
Yeah,
into that
of course I
conversation.
do. I
were talking about
of
this
course I do.
Okay, so let's head into today's story. The four of you, Krug, Moss, Robin, and Remy, have been hanging around Calendale for about a week or so now, getting into some antics and a little bit of fun, as Remy has. Remy, another story came in while you had stepped away.
oh, right on.
But yeah, so you also spent some time with Zill as well.
Is Zill the bard?
Yes.
All right.
It's funny because
Oh,
most of it is like revolving around like the Tipsy Crow.
Mhm.
And so I just imagine all of it probably happened in one night, just in succession.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
arm
Yeah, Remy hasn't
wrestling.
actually been spending a whole lot of time at the Tipsy Crow, just like that one time that they were there. All
Oh
of this
shit,
happened.
Remy's here.
And then everyone's like, arm wrestle me. Let me talk to you about different stuff. And then let me confess things off
Help
to
me
this
with
guy.
my secret, please, Remy. I know you don't hang out here a lot, but since you are, I need your help with a secret. Okay.
So that is what all of you have been doing the last few weeks. Now, Moss, you have been spending, I imagine, a good amount of time with Clokey. You notice, though, that a good portion of the day, Dr. Ravna has him and is doing experiments,
They better not have him, or they better not have him.
doing experiments, poking, prodding, working with him and Aurori Mark II. And when Clokey comes back at the end of the day, he is usually actually quite exhausted, getting poked and prodded. And it's weird because he's been inside of a cloak for years. And so he imagined coming out and being able to talk and interact with people would just be something that he looked forward to and was excited for, but then has been repeatedly poked and prodded by a doctor the entire time he's been back. And so he's just been kind of emotionally like a potato, like he gets home and he's just like, and by home, I mean, wherever you're staying.
The caravan.
Yeah. And he's just not having it. Weirdly enough, Aurori Mark II, after each one of those days, goes out and boxes and fights with different people in a test of strength, not killing anyone, but always defeating his foes to gather better strength for himself. Is there anything else any of you would like to be doing during that time?
Robin is definitely gonna keep working on she's been like making and gradually upgrading her staff of healing. I don't know if I've actually reached a new level where I can upgrade it officially yet, but just like I think she's working on that, going between like working on that, studying Orcish, and like checking in with Dr. Ravna to see if they need help. That's kind of her daily routine for these weeks.
Okay. What about you, Kruger? Are you doing anything?
I'm mostly training and like keeping to myself. Mechanically, I'm respecking something. There's a term for that. It's not respecking. Is it just retraining? Yeah. Okay. I'm retraining. I'm retraining a class feat.
Okay. As for your staff of healing, that is not going to be anything you're going to be able to create.
Level 8 is the next. So when I am level 8, I can theoretically make it a level 8 staff, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Then yeah, so she's just flavor wise, she's working on it right now, but no mechanical progress is being made. And then kind of same with Orcish, because technically I know Orcish, but this is like probably her putting the final touches on being able to speak it next time it comes up. And then just be an extra hand to Dr. Ravna. In the hopes of learning and helping.
What about Remy? Is there anything Remy would like to have been doing during that time?
Yeah, I mean, like literally just like the hanging out with everybody in town. I mean, Remy doesn't really have a whole lot going on. Just I think as often as possible, Remy keeps going back to spar with Aurori Mark II. Just for like, because I had kind of taken it upon myself to be almost like an apprentice last time, so trying to learn combat wise.
Okay. Yeah, he kicks your butt every single time. When
it's
just
expected.
Yeah, every single time. Just like there's times in which you think that you get an advantage, and he's even like, "Look, I won't use my boots," and he still just crushes you.
Figures.
Moss, other than spending time with Clokey, what would you have liked to have been doing?
Performing. Trying to become famous in Calendel.
Okay. Do me a favor, roll me a performance check.
Hold on. To 29. No. 20. Wait. Yeah, 29.
You hit that 29, and as you perform throughout the week, each night at the 2 bars and out in the street and stuff like that, your name starts to become a whisper and people start to recognize you when you walk around.
Hell
Yeah, they
yeah.
do. Of course they do. It's Moss Magnificent.
It gets to being about a week and a half since the last time you all kind of got together with Dr. Ravna and Arturo, when you all get a little buzz on your phones, your little talkie boxes.
Oh.
Yes. So we've made some progress. I would love to have all of you talk to me in one place, if that's possible.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Wonderful. Meet me down here when you have a chance.
And down here is where?
Robin, you know exactly.
Yeah,
where it's-
meet
okay.
me at the bar, Remy. I'll walk you there.
Okay. But every time I go to the bar these days, it seems like something happens. So just be ready for a little bit of a hiccup, is all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, yes, I'll bring my hiccup herbs then.
Okay.
Bye, Doctor. I'll see you in a minute.
Have a good one. And Arturo hangs up.
Oh, the signal on these is getting
Hold
worse. I need
on.
to charge them, I think.
Wow, I also thought that was Dr. Ravna.
We gotta see about getting these replaced or touched up or something. Anyway, well, since it seems we're already met up, you want to just follow me?
I mean, yeah, sure. Lead the way.
Get the bar. Yes, holding hands into the sunset, they walk towards the laboratory.
Moss and Krug, I assume you're also heading over that way.
Yeah, is Clokey with me, or is Clokey
Clokey-
getting tested on?
Clokey's already there.
Oh, okay.
You go through a secret portal which is hidden within the city, that all of you know about, except for maybe Remy. Remy probably doesn't understand. Like just
every
thinks
time
it's
we every time we go, Remy's like talking about something too much to notice where we're going, so just hasn't clocked it yet.
I wonder if Robin's like, Remy, how's your sword doing? And then
Yeah, she definitely distracts them. Yeah, because we know if Remy knows where this is, a lot of people are gonna know where this is. So I think she definitely tries to distract them whenever they go.
And all of you head down into the what seems to be more of an active place than it normally is. There's a lot of noise and there's a few more people that are walking around in this area that you don't really recognize, but they know who all of you are. And so when you walk back, they're like, yes, Arturo and Dr. Ravna are down the hall and to the left. I think they're waiting for you.
Oh, great. Yeah. I suppose we'll head on then. Discoveries, right? Everyone doing well?
Yes, everything's great.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I was Krug and Moss. Are you doing well?
Oh,
little
I'm
tired.
wonderful.
Yes. Good. It's been if it's been more than a few days, I worry these ones, but good. Pressing on then.
You walk down the hall and to the left as you hear Dr. Ravna and Arturo talking. Are you going to just walk in, or would any of you like to pause and listen, or what would you like to do?
Does
Walking in.
Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Robin pauses for a second. Remy walks in.
Yep. And as the four of you walk in, you see Aurori Mark II. You see Clokey and Dr. Ravna, and you see Arturo. And Arturo looks at all of you and goes, "We have had a huge breakthrough, just massive breakthrough. I think we've gotten this whole entire thing situated and figured out, or at least some of it."
The whole entire thing, but at least some of it.
I'm sure that Clokey was the most important aspect. Am I correct?
It sounds like
Arturo looks like us. Yes.
Just
I do,
yet.
of course.
He goes, "Well, okay, we believe we have an understanding of it completely, but as we like to call science is an ever-evolving thing. So we believe we understand it completely, but it's always possible as it
There-
can
there's room for
change.
more. Yeah. What?
That's
I mean, honestly, if there's a chance that what you know is everything, I can't imagine I'm the only one who's antsy to hear exactly what it was that you discovered.
so we have figured out a way to harness this. We haven't figured out a way on stopping these random portals from happening.
So
Okay.
we will be able to use the portals ourselves, but you can't stop the ones that are random.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
wait,
cool.
So we can make new portals, you mean? Like we can pop them
Wait,
up
I
to
can go visit Vandal?
No.
Oh,
Here, I think this is best if we show you in another way.
Sure.
And Arturo hands Remy a small, what looks to be like a glass bead.
okay.
Can you walk outside down the hall and do me a favor and just throw that bead down on the ground?
Oh, yeah,
Right at
no,
your feet.
yes.
Right at your
Oh.
feet.
Right at my feet? Like
Yep.
between them?
Yep.
Okay, here I go. These are the kind of missions that you need to be sending me on, Arturo. This is something I can do. Here I
I
go.
wouldn't trust anyone else.
Okay. And Remy like trots out into the hallway, gets, a little ways away, and then takes the marble and just boom, the bead.
As soon as Remy walks out of the room, Dr. Ravna like runs around and like grabs like a bunch of like just soft things and throws them down on the center of the floor. And Remy, as soon as the glass bead hits the floor and it shatters at your feet, and below you a portal opens up and you fall immediately through it and land on the pillows.
Oh no, I broke the bead.
And right above you see
Wait,
the
hold
same
on one
kind-
second. Jonas, you're muted.
Oh, that's funny. I was just saying.
And I can hear you down the hall. I can hear you down I was like, are you trying to say something?
above where like right below Remy, you know the portal appears. You fall through right from the top. A portal appears and you fall through. All of you see this portal open up above,
Yeah.
and you see Remy fall through.
As intended, Doctor?
Well, usually we don't like to use the floor because you fall through things and you don't know how high, but Arturo thinks it's funny. I do. I do think it's funny.
Are you okay, Remy?
Oh yes, I'm fine. I'm just sorry
Then
that
I
I broke.
do think that it's funny, actually.
Oh, so okay? All right.
It's a little. I mean, you're okay. Unbreakable. Are you hurt?
No,
at
yeah,
all?
I'm great. I just like I said, I feel bad because I broke the bead. I don't know.
No, babe. Robin like takes both of their hands. Babe, that's what you were supposed to do. That's the magic. That's the magic.
The magic is to break.
The portal was inside of the bead in a certain way.
The
So when you broke
portal
the
was
bead,
inside the bead.
more or less. Robin's looking at the doctor like, I understand this is a very oversimplification. Basically, not exactly, but pretty much. So when you broke it, you let the portal out, so to speak, and then you came from up there on the other end of the portal and landed on the pillows. I think.
Oh, so like me breaking I broke the bead to let the portal out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
More or
okay,
less, maybe.
So I was supposed to break the bead. All right, cool.
Yes.
Yes. You were, that much I'm sure of.
So
Now,
how
where
long does that
did you-
portal stay open for?
Oh, the
Is it
portal
something
like
that we can be followed through?
the portal closed like almost immediately after Remy fell through.
All right, that's good to know.
Is there sort of an attunement to the person who throws the bead, where they're the only one who can go through, or is it like a time sensitive situation?
So as of right now, it is only single person travel through one single bead, and there has to be a central point. So, or at least an attuned location. Theoretically, if we get to other locations, we can attune to those locations, and we could have separate. Without a lack of a better term, we should really start to figure out good names for these. And Arturo's like, yeah, we really should. But either way, we could theoretically attune to a single location, and those beads that are attuned in that location will take you there, and that is this location. If you hit the wall, it will be like a door. You can walk right through it, but it is only single
Wow.
use.
Could you throw? I mean, just stretching the magic. Could you say there was a ladder going to a hatch door in a ceiling? Could you throw it up there, smash it, and climb on up into the room?
Theoretically, any surface would work.
Right. And the person who throws it, the portal, for lack of a better term, knows who did it, and they only can go through. Or
No, it's just a single person. So if you throw a bead and
oh,
say Clokey ran through it,
right.
Clokey would be the person that it goes through, and it would close up immediately.
How much
And you
custom-
attune locations, so no matter, like, if we traveled like 3 days distance away, 5 days, 7, 20 days distance away from here, and we throw a bead on the ground, we jump through it, we would fall back into this room.
Correct.
And
This
so
is-
you're
this is-
saying going to different locations and attuning to them, would we then need different beads for each location, or would we need
Yes.
like a code word? Oh, so it is a different bead for every. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they're
I mean-
single use, and they break once they use them. So they're not the best thing, but they're much. I'll be honest, it's much cheaper than a teleportation circle.
Sure.
Teleportals.
Yes.
Teleportals. Yeah.
Teleportals.
Is that not what portal is short for? Are we not just reverting at that point? Which is maybe fine, but
Is teleport short for teleportals?
no. I think port. Well.
Anyways, so we have harnessed the power of this, but as of right now, the side effects still exist, which is random portals opening to other dimensions and things coming out. The only thing that we can figure out is that the two things that come out are polar opposites of each other. Clokey here is
Clokey.
and Clokey looks over and goes, you can say it, it's completely fine. Clokey's more of a
Glorious, wonderful in every way.
chaotic is the word I was going to be using, but yes, chaotic.
Oh, chaotic
same
and
thing.
Mark II is lawful.
Yes, very stringent and kind of to the point, no matter what it is. So, yes, there seems to be just complete opposites and of equal strength.
You know, that's kind of a relief because we thought that the opposite thing was that, Mark II is good and that Clokey was evil. So,
I mean, that
so
hasn't been completely worked out, but we can definitely prove that Mark II is not good. So,
oh, good. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. That's a good thing.
Not evil, though. Not evil.
Not
Not
evil?
evil. But yes.
Yes. Is through your testing, has there come up any concern about perhaps with these portals we're making with the beads that they are perhaps, I don't know, somewhere else in the world creating a third and fourth portal coinciding with these or something, and other creatures spilling out? Nothing. Yeah.
Experimental.
Well, I mean, regardless, this is an amazing discovery that you have made.
Welcome to science and magic, where they mix together in weird, strange ways. And as she says that, you all hear a crackling sound that you are all becoming extremely too familiar with.
Uh-oh, portal.
Is this you? Are you all doing this?
No, that was the only bead outside of this room that Remy broke. And Dr. Ravna and Arturo run out to the hallway as a portal opens up, and this slimy, slick, eel-like creature with 2 legs and 2 arms, with electricity sparking off of it, steps through the portal and looks around, very confused as it looks. And Arturo's like, we've got to grab that. And he starts running towards it, and the creature looks around, and it looks and it sees a small hole in the ground that is used for cleaning, like where you like spray water down. And you see this creature run to that and then drop and turn into a pool of eels as it then
Man.
slips and squirts itself into the hole and disappears. And Arturo looks back and he goes, "Fuck."
Sounds like an X-Files creature.
What is Serena doing?
So Serena is currently
Serena.
currently in her alchemical lab. It's messy. There are vials and experiments going on all over the place. Like it probably has 2 or 3 different books, just sort of cross-referencing. And there sits in front of her this sort of pulsating red crystal that she has been studying.
You look at this pulsating red crystal, and from behind you, the first thing you notice is the sound. It is like there is a small storm that is appearing, and momentarily before you can even turn to see it, books and paperwork that is all throughout there starts to kind of blow as wind starts to fill this area up. And when you turn around, hands like lightning like hands reach out and grab her and pull her into the portal unwillingly. And then you fall and you get yourself up and you're in the center of a town. The roads are made of dirt, the walls, the housing's wood. And you see people walking around, but look at you very confused as they kind of reach for their weapons, not quite sure of what is going on.
Like hold our hands up and just be like, I am unsure of, I really hope I didn't do something this time. Might someone be kind enough to tell me where I am?
One of the people walk a little closer to you, removing their hand from their weapon and walk closely to you, putting their hands up, going, "You're in a town called Callendale."
Have things really changed that much? Where is Callendale? Like, what nation is it located in?
I think there's some people that you should probably see. And he walks over and, is like, "Are you still on the ground or did you stand up?"
Probably like in like a sitting position, was a little scared to stand up because people are holding their weapons, and outwardly Serena doesn't appear to have any weapons on her, but she has a lot of like bags and sort of pockets where things are stored.
He reaches out and puts his hand out to help you up.
And she will reach out and shakily take his hand.
He helps you lift up, and he looks around and he goes, "Everything's all right, everyone. It's okay. Go on with your business. Come with me." As he like starts to walk between 2 buildings.
Just follow him, sort of like looking around, trying to figure out like if anything looks familiar to me, which I'm pretty sure it won't. But she is just trying to figure out where she is, what has happened, or what is going on.
He reaches back and he pulls something out of a pouch on the back of his belt, and it's a small metal box. In real life, it would be the same size of like an Altoid box. Like that's the size of it. And he puts his palm on it, and you hear a voice coming through it. And you hear him go, "Yeah, we have another one." And you hear, "Figures. I'll be up to come collect." And he closes and puts it in his back pocket. He goes, "Just a few moments. Someone's gonna explain everything to you."
Oh, okay. So I didn't do anything this time. That's good.
Is this something that happened? You know what? I probably shouldn't know, because if I do know, then it's just... Anyways, Arturo, for the rest of you, someone walks over and says, "Arturo, we have someone else has appeared in the center of town." Okay. I will go get them.
Well, that person's going to probably be the opposite of this slimy eel creature. So it's going to be, like someone who is very stiff, and maybe made of rocks. You know,
You think that rocks are the opposite of eels? Maybe is that how that works?
Krog. Everyone knows rocks are the opposite of eels.
I can't think of a better candidate off the top of my head.
A
But
bird.
A bird, the opposite of a bird could be the opposite of an eel.
They're
which-
both animals. They can't be the opposites.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't you argue that an animal would be in the same like genre if you're going to have the opposite? Because if it's outside of like an inanimate object or an animal or a human or a creature, then you're really opening the world of possibilities. If you
As
put
this conversation is happening, Arturo walks away.
Perhaps we should all go see this new person.
but what
Okay.
about the weird eel thing?
Oh God, yes. Oh, I'm loath to bring it up, but I think I might be able to go in there after it.
Yeah, why don't you become an eel?
Oh God, because I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Robin's
I
going
think you'd
to-
make a very cute eel, Robin.
Arturo stops, turns around, and looks and goes, "Do not follow it by yourself."
Okay. She's just Robin is like had started becoming like part eel, and she's just like morphing back into gnome form, just reforming.
He's
Okay,
looking. He's
yeah.
like, "We don't know how strong it is, and
Right. Yep. I was just thinking I
if
would.
you go by yourself,
sentry,
and
but
yeah,
Yeah, it's an idea for later then.
yes,
I'm gonna
agreed.
Should we
I'm gonna
wait?
start walking with Arturo and say, "Do you know anything about what that thing was? You seemed really upset that it got out."
I don't know what it is, but it wasn't necessarily upset, and more of it didn't. In
No,
my
I get your point.
experiences,
I get your point. It
it
was
didn't-
intuitively a bad thing. I get that.
yes, and it shouldn't have been in here. And not only should it have not been in here, it didn't look. And this could be my prejudice in itself. Didn't look good.
No, I'm with it. Yeah, we're on the same page. And I'm gonna accompany him to collect the new person.
He walks through a portal with you, and why don't you describe your character? What she looks like?
So Serena is maybe a little bit on the taller side. She's probably about 5'10" or so. Sort of shoulder length, like almost platinum blonde hair that's been braided in a few places. You can see the elf ears, has blue eyes, and currently her clothes are not very princess-like for sure. She has what maybe at one point was some sort of purple dress that has been tied up in the back, and she's wearing like trousers and things under, and has belts and pouches and gloves, and everything is slightly mismatched and stained with various chemicals.
And in front of you, you see a monk, and you see a tiefling standing in front of you. Krug, you can describe what Krug looks like right now.
Yeah, Krug's like a tan skin, bald head, wearing a lot of light blue and white monk robes. Very simple, plain. He has a bulge near his chest that denotes that he's wearing. Jake, calm down. That denotes that he's wearing something.
Jeepers.
He's wearing something like a pendant underneath his robes that he touches kind of periodically to make sure it's still there. To make sure that it's still there, and he's kind of he looks a little bit stressed and maybe a little bit too serious and stuck up.
The tiefling is wearing all black, but you notice that one of his hands, he has what looks to be like a metal gauntlet in place of his hand. And he looks at you and goes, hello. My name's Arturo. What's yours?
Serena, it's, I guess, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Nice to meet you as well, Serena. We're very incredibly sorry, but you've been caught up in something that's been going on around here for a while now. You may not recognize anything or anyone. You're in a completely different place, but we think we know how to get you back to where you're from, so don't panic.
Oh.
We could just maybe use a little bit of help doing so.
Sure, yeah. I can offer whatever help I can.
Okay, great. And Krug's just kind of looking at the like chemical stains on your shirt and is like, "What is that?" But he's not saying anything about it.
So I need to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're from?
Yes. Well, initially I'm from Cressa in Cyrene. Currently I'm in a place called Naxos. Been to many other places, but I don't know how much this helps.
Arturo looks at Krug and goes, "Do you recognize any of those names?"
I mean, I try, but I'm assuming I don't.
Yeah, no, I don't
Nothing.
know them either. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do write them down though, just for future
and
reference.
he looks at you and goes, "Well, as far as we're aware, those don't exist on this plane or this dimension. So that's a thing. We'll do our best to get you back. The only way we've discovered a way to bring someone back is by killing one of them."
Why would you lead with that part, Arturo? Hold on. How many times have you? Is this your first? All right, Arturo.
First time talking to someone that's gone through the portal, other than Clokey and Aurori Mach 2. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair. Listen, Serena. Look, there's some other thing that gets brought to our, I guess, plane dimension. I don't know the proper term. It always happens in pairs, so you're not the only one here.
Oh.
And generally, the two things that get brought are opposite of one another. So if you're a wonderful and lovely person, which you very well seem to be, considering that you haven't seemed like you're going to hurt me yet, the other thing that came through is probably not that great. And considering that the other thing actually appeared in front of us and is a monster that's made out of eels, or something to that effect, we're pretty sure we're going to have to find and get rid of that as opposed to doing anything to you. So don't worry about that. And then once we do that, you'll be able to go back to where you're from and continue about your life. I'm so sorry that you have to.
I mean, honestly, this is kind of seems like a bit of a break.
I pity you.
Krug, have you ever? Arturo looks to you, Krug, and goes, "Krug, have you ever thought about being a diplomat?"
I have, but they have to do some pretty unsavory stuff. I'm not interested in any of that stuff.
What kind of diplomats have you worked with?
What kind of politicians have you worked with? I'm more interested in the good ones than finding the bad ones.
Diplomats and politicians are two different things. I'm saying you are a person that would. This is a
Maybe
conversation for later.
literally. Thanks, Arturo. I appreciate that.
He's just like, I'm just more saying that you're better at talking with people than I am about this.
Remy is gonna stroll up while y'all are doing this and be like, "Hey, hi, what you two need to quit twiddling your thumbs. We need to go find this stone bird creature. The opposite of the eel. We made the compromise. Musty Magnificent was right. You know, a bird is kind of the opposite of an eel, but also a rock creature would be. So we had the talk. It is obviously going to be a stone bird of some sort. So whoever this is, hello, but we need to move on and do our duties."
It's
Moss is in the background saying, "I still don't understand how a stone bird could fly."
That is what makes it the opposite of an eel. It doesn't make sense.
Have you ever heard of a rock before? ROC. It's a bird that its name sounds like a stone. Anyways, that's
I was
no, stop it. No.
Out of character, Jake. I was thinking about that too.
Ooh, I enjoy that wordplay, Arturo.
No, that's not why. Oh gosh, no.
Arturo, you are joining in on the fun, and I like it.
This is the person that we were looking for.
This is not a stone bird.
Correct. She is not a stone bird.
Moss immediately sizes her up. And Moss is a full elf who's like 6'3" or 6'4". So she kind of like straightens up even higher and like looks down her elegant elf nose at you.
Mm.
Are you a half elf, I presume?
Yes.
What the hell?
I guess you could say that. My father was a human.
Interesting. Nice to meet you. I'm Moss the Magnificent. I'm sure you've heard of me.
Moss, we've talked about it. All right.
Not yet, but there's a first time for everything.
That's the correct answer. Thank you. Well, you have begun your journey as a Moss the Magnificent fan right now.
You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. Robin is like kind of in the back of the group, just like peeking in.
Archer looks back at Krug and says, I'm saying you would be a very good diplomat.
I mean, relatively, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like
So
he's just
this is the person,
yes.
Yeah, Remy,
You
why is
cut-
that surprising?
not the stone bird at all.
Not
I
not
thought
that
I
we
was getting
know
a
of.
grasp on this. That is why I'm
Well,
concerned.
Well, Remy, think about an eel. Is a person not the opposite of an eel? I don't count.
No.
I clearly don't count. You don't think so?
No,
mean,
I
would
am
you-
not.
Much of a rock?
Archer looks like would you say a demon is the opposite of an android?
Yes.
Kind of.
No,
How?
Here's the thing.
absolutely not.
I don't think this is a
The
good
opposite
great
of
line
a
of
demon
thought.
is an angel, obviously. Come on.
No,
Well, I
they're
don't
very
know.
similar, actually.
Yeah, it depends on the
And
law
what
you're
would say-
talking about, but
What would say demon and angels are? I don't know. Well, how is that phrase? Like two sides of the same coin?
Opposites?
Yes.
You would say they're opposites?
okay.
No,
Um,
two sides of the same coin. You think tails is the opposite of heads?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me ask you
No.
this. I think this might be more of a way to think about it. Serena, was it?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Serena, would you say of these options, are you kind of an eel, totally an eel, or not at all an eel?
Not at all, Neil.
See, I think that is.
Wait,
is,
hold on.
is the
Not at all an
qualifier,
eel,
right?
but the scale of 1 to 10. How much of an eel are you feeling today?
Krug. I don't know if I was talking to you
Or,
about.
I don't know. It was
Okay. Before I get a headache from all of this, let's do a couple things. Are you any good at tracking?
Are you just asking her?
Yeah.
I can give it a
Yeah.
shot. I
It's okay if you're not. I'm not very good at
my
tracking.
wheelhouse. I usually spend most of my time brewing things and healing people.
Oh, well, you know.
Okay. Okay.
we've-
Well, skills are important.
Healing people.
Yes.
That's
I'll
my
tell you-
specialty in combat. Also burning
Oh,
things.
Yeah.
Burning so many things.
It's Moss and I've got a certain amount of healing we're capable of doing, but I mean, I'd be happy to put my tracking skills to focus if healing is more your forte, new friend, while you're with us until we dispatch of this eel creature.
Great. Well, we need to track this thing down. So I guess the best place is to look to see where it went from the tunnel.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'll
it's
tell you
probably
what.
still in the tunnel. It is an eel. It needs to swim around in disgusting waters.
Yeah.
That was actually a galvo. They don't need water.
What?
Oh.
You know what
Um,
it is?
Oh.
Yes.
Was that Arturo? Is that
Yes.
what it was? Okay, cool. How much can you tell us about it, Arturo?
Well, they can walk around. They can eat. Because they can walk around on land and by sea, they enjoy eating both land creatures and sea creatures, including people.
Oh, lovely.
I was about to say, are we considered land creatures?
Yes.
Well, that's horrifying.
One of you would probably feed it for a couple of days, so that's good.
No, I would feed it for at least a week. I mean, I'm very tall and I have lots of quality meat on me.
Yes, Moss, you are packed to the brim with nutrients.
Yes, I am.
They also can't speak, but they do understand Aquan. At least from our understanding.
Let me see if I speak that. I do not.
Is there reason to
anyone
believe
think
that if anyone could speak Aquan, could we reason with this creature?
No, probably not.
Sure.
It's more of the reason why I wanted to go grab it.
Of course. Yeah. Well. You know, where there's a portal, there's a distraction.
Krug,
It happens, you know?
if you do find it, I recommend not wrestling with it.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
I mean, eels are
It-
slippery.
It can also just, turn into a bunch of different eels, and then you're no longer
Yeah.
grappling it.
Well, okay,
Just
so
how exactly does one grab an eel? You
Could
said
we
we were going to
perhaps-
go grab it, but it's slippery, is it not?
Yes.
I think perhaps we move this conversation on the way back to where we last saw it and do some investigating there. And if we're set up for it, I could try to follow it a bit into the pipes.
You can see Arturo like getting really uncomfortable with that idea. Like,
Yeah, so is Robin. She's like, she clearly does not want to, but she's like aware that she probably could, and like, yeah.
One step at a time. Let's at the very least go and see if we can
Yeah.
learn anything more
Um,
back at downstairs.
Yeah. Serena, are there any materials or supplies you might not have made it over with that we could perhaps help you acquire here? The town has some.
I might need some alchemical ingredients. I don't know how much I have on me at this second.
Sure. Well,
Dr.
sure
Dr. Ravna can help you out with that. We have a few alchemists that work with us. Anything that you need, we can supply with you.
Yes, that would be helpful, especially if we need to get rid of this thing to send me home. Even though home, it's having some problems, but
Oh, well.
Let's head back to where it was at. And he helps you look over, and like you go through a portal. And you go through another portal basically, and you end up in a completely different area. Like this is a completely underground stone built like area. While everything else was wooden and built by hand, this looks to be carved into the earth.
I look over at Serena. I'm like, we're not too far from where you landed. Just
that's
for
good to
your
know.
reference, you're not teleporting all over the world right now. This is like a couple miles.
It's
That's exciting though.
He looks at you and he goes, technically, Arturo, that is, looks at you and goes, technically, they're not portals so much. They are hidden walls that people don't know that are there. So,
do you think that made it easier to understand or more complicated to understand?
yes.
All right.
Complication has nothing to do with reality. That's
It was
all
more
I'm saying.
accurate. Yeah, understandable or not, it was true.
Exactly. And then he walks you over to where this small hole was and goes, I got nothing for you. If you tell me what to do, what you need from me, and I can see what I can help.
I would
I'm
like
gonna-
to roll a, I guess, survival check to pick up on tracks that may have left behind that might help us follow it further.
And I'm gonna just do a normal perception.
Okay.
I could do a perception as well to see if I see anything.
Oh. Okay. This is the best survival I can roll.
I mean, I got a natural 20, so for 29.
Hey,
Me too. 20 plus 13 survival for
Damn,
33.
y'all.
jeez.
I want some of whatever potion you had.
I got a 20 total, which is a really low roll.
Well, the two of you see that has left like a viscous slime on the ground, and you see that it has slid right into this tube. You know it has gone down there.
How big is the tube?
It is
Okay, so like definitely not a human.
no. You can't
A tiny
even
creature could go through it, right?
Yeah, you would not be able to use the squeeze feat to get through.
And I also want to touch the goop and see what the goop does. Does it like hurt? Is it just slippery?
that's pseudoscience. Don't do goop. I'm hilarious. Sorry,
you touch it
done.
and you bring it between your fingers and you pull your fingers away, and it kind of like leaves that like slime kind of like stretch between it. It does not hurt. It does not have a smell. It is sticky and it is wet. And that's about it.
I would like to scoop up some of it into like a small container. I think we're in Dr. Ravna's like
Yeah, you can grab
office,
something
right?
from there.
Yeah, I think Robin is like really familiar with this place at this point, and like is kind of like set up and start doing like some actual like chemical research into what this goo is, if it's anything in particular. Like I don't know if that would make more sense as like a nature. I've done like crafting before for little chemistry stuff. We have an alchemist here actually,
Yeah,
so
I was about to say.
probably she's gonna like Robin like starts setting up and just like looks over and is like, oh, Serena, actually, could I have your help for a moment?
Oh yes.
Maybe just put your brain towards this, see if
Uh-huh.
you can glean anything about its nature, or potential uses, properties of this
Yes.
goo.
What should I roll for that? See if I can
Crafting.
glean anything. Crafting, cool. Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll a nature alongside it, but
That's my best skill.
hell yeah.
That'll be 24.
A 24.
Cool.
Yeah, you look down at it and it looks like it is the remnants of whatever this creature was swimming in when it teleported over.
Oh, cool. That's good information to have. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now you want to
it's like it's almost like a thicker gelatinous like seawater is what it seems like.
okay.
Gross.
Yeah, so you have that, you know that it's got that on it, you know that it's gone down there. Arturo looks at you all and goes, that goes directly into the sewer system.
Oh god.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm sitting this one out. No, thank you.
That's understandable, Moss. The
This
rest
is
of us
pure
will soldier
silk.
on. Yes, it is pure silk, Moss. We would never ask you to go into the sewers. Suppose the rest of us, I have no.
Moss, you can clean everything magically. You understand that, right?
Yes, but it's the idea that the silk has been in poop water, that I have been in poop water.
I mean, all right, fair, I guess.
I mean, if you need me, because I'm sure that I can heal better than this new elf, I suppose I shall sacrifice myself, but only if I'm needed, truly needed.
You know, Moss, it's pretty funny. Before Mia and Scott like left town, we used to go into the sewers all the time together. You know, just a part of the training, getting used to the different environments. She took it really well. I'm sort of shocked.
I can do anything that Mia can do 1,000 times better.
And just in case this bravery, doesn't go well for you, Moss, as Krug reminds us, we can clean anything that happens to you with magic.
Yes. Robin, no, I can go in the sewers.
Yes. And I kind of, while they're like, boss is continuing to yell about how she could do it, I assume I kind of pull Remy aside and say, do you have a degree in psychology that none of us know about or something? What's going on with that?
No, I was just recalling the story of the time that Mia and Scott and I were in the sewers. I mean, there's not a lot of times people go into a sewer. We're talking about sewers. It was the only thing I could think of. I don't.
All right. I mean, that's fair, I guess. But great job.
I'm totally fine. I can handle this. Cloaky, you're coming with me and carrying me.
Serena, she's really nice when you get to know her. And this is like quiet as possible to Serena. Just hopefully Moss not hearing.
Do I hear it?
She'll sort of just be like, yeah, I've met a lot of people like her before.
She's from nobility, it can yeah.
If you two don't mind rolling me a stealth to
Yeah.
see, and it's gonna be against Moss's passive perception. So Moss, look at your perception and add 10 to that for me, please.
My perception is 10, so 20.
All right, I rolled a 26 total.
I got a 28.
You did not hear them. Yeah, they're off to the side, just kind of, you're not paying attention. If anything, you're more like, what is your best friend doing talking to this elf?
Why is anyone not talking to me right now?
Yeah, I'm the most important elf.
Well, Remy, you have been down to the sewers. You know where the entrance is.
Oh yeah, no, I know where a couple of them are. Do we want to come at it from different directions? Do a little exploring?
Is there...
Stick together? What's our plan?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Do we think there might be merit to me? Because I could get myself into the way that the eel went, and I do believe I could be careful.
Give me a bead. Can I have a bead? Everybody
Arturo
grab a
literally
bead.
looks at you and goes, "You're a genius," and like he walks down the hall.
Oh my god!
That's 2 in like 10 minutes. That's impressive, Remy.
What we do, everybody gets a bead. We go in, we can be separate. And what you do is you throw the bead below the creature and they pop into this room. We can set up a cage or like a tank or something. It would be so easy.
And Arturo walks back with like a bowl of these beads, and like, yeah, that would be smart. Sending Robin in there, and once she figures out where it is, getting out of there, and all of you looking. Wait, you seem like you all have a different plan.
Wait, what was your plan?
Well, sending Robin down there with a bead, and once she figures out what direction, gives you at least understanding of where it might be. You break the bead, Robin comes back, and
Oh,
then
that does make sense. See, I was thinking we take a bead, drop it down the pipe into the sewers, going through the portal that comes through here, and then we're wherever the bead ends. But I like your idea, Arturo. I hate it, but I like it.
it's
Wait,
safe.
my idea, Arturo, my idea was we go and we throw the bead at the foot of the monster, and the monster comes through the portal into, and we know it's going to
I
come back to
think-
the room. So
I
you
think-
get all your strongest. We get a tank, a cage of some sort, and we just capture the creature.
But what if one of us comes through before the monster?
Well,
I
they would
mean,
all-
don't go through the portal then. Maybe.
Arturo stops and looks over at Clokey and Aurori Mark II and goes, "Can we experiment on one of you two? Because we haven't done it to someone that has gone through portals yet." And Clokey's like, "You know what? My man right here, Mark II, super up to it. Super up to it. Right, buddy?" And like Clokey like pats him on the back, and he's just like, "Well, it is a new experience that I would be able to learn and grow from. So sure, why not?" And Arturo hands Mark II a bead and then goes, "We might want to step back."
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the hallway and I leave.
Robin's gonna like hide under a stool or something in the office here, in the lab.
Moss just goes wherever Clokey is going.
Clokey, yeah, he steps back as well. You all kind of move out of the way, and Mark II is just like throws the bead underneath his feet, and he falls through. And as he falls through, you can hear the sound of him falling in through the other side. And then Moss, as you are over by Clokey, you see Clokey just all of a sudden go and just vomit.
My darling.
And
that was quite
literally,
disgusting.
as he's doing that, he's literally vomiting what looks to be like lava, just like chunks of like lava and chunks of rock onto the floor.
She's awkwardly patting his back while looking around in panic.
He's just like it's so bad he can't even talk. Like every time he like attempts to, he's just like, and he's like,
I would catch it in my hands, but I think it would burn my hands off.
He's just like trying to wave you off, like, no. What would the rest of you like to do?
Okay, so maybe that's off the table because
Yeah, can we get Mark II back through the portal? What just so if we send the eel thing through the portal, then
I
Serena's
don't
going
want that to happen to me.
yeah, definitely not.
What if we just
Have
send
you-
Serena back and forth through portals and just at least weaken the eel this way?
Here's the
I'm
other
like
thing. is-
cheesing it like a Dark Souls boss.
Here's the other thing. You hear Mark II fall, but you haven't
Oh.
heard him speak since.
Is
Mark
Clokey still
II?
puking?
Oh yeah, he's just like laying on the floor, just like, yeah.
My darling.
have we seen Mark II, or we just heard him fall somewhere else?
You heard him fall in the room that he was supposed to fall
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna go and
Cool,
see
yeah.
if he's okay.
Yeah, I'm still in that room, so if I guess I'm gonna go over and check on him.
in. When you go back, you see that Mark II's head is completely twisted around.
Rory Mark II, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. That was an excruciating amount of pain.
Yeah, are you currently in pain? And is was your pain before located, centralized, any part of your body?
He goes to reach back.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, the back of my neck
Is
I've
no
also got,
longer the back of your neck, Rory Mark II.
What do you mean? And he looks down and sees his back, and he's like,
just breathe with me. Robin, like, I guess tries to like sit him up and face his face, so at his back. Just very slowly.
You like grab a chair to the center of the room. Like,
Yeah. I'll grab a couple chairs and sit him in one, like cool teacher style. So he's sitting backwards in it.
You also, as you do that, you also notice that his hands are swapped.
Okay.
I really
all right.
don't want that to happen to me.
Rory Mark II,
I mean, if it was going to happen to someone, at least it was the android, right?
What's an android?
You see, I didn't know either, but it is apparently some sort of a machine person.
Do you have golems?
Yes, we do.
It's kind of like that, but less magic.
Interesting. Fascinating.
This do you feel stiff or anything? How are you feeling? Can you describe your internal feelings right now?
Well, I must say, my neck, whether I thought it was the back of my neck, but it's apparently the front of my neck, feels quite excruciating, and I feel a little bit how you would describe lightheaded.
Okay. Robin's like actually taking these notes down. Okay. It is possible. I think we want more input on this, but possible that going through a portal again might reverse this. It might do further work. Are you comfortable enough to lay in a position where we can maybe examine you, get some more possible information about what's happened to you?
I would like to take a moment before we try
Of
to
course.
attempt that. Maybe
Breathe.
look for other
Get
ways
some big
of
breathing. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get you anything? Do you have any tastes?
No.
Cool. Understood.
I wish I had my repair team here.
Well, maybe I could touch you up. I mean, do you know what needs repairing? What your components are?
Did you just ask if he knows what needs repairing?
I mean, his team's not here. I could try to figure it out, but it's sometimes you go to the doctor and you're like, "Hi, my arm hurts." It's your arm.
Yeah, I don't think the doctor would ask if the head was. Anyways.
I know that's happening, Krug, but maybe there's other things.
Is Cloaky still puking?
No, Cloaky is similar to how I feel after I have eaten a watermelon. He is laying on his back, holding his stomach, and is just like, "Oh God, oh, I'm in so much pain."
Moss is awkwardly rubbing his stomach.
Oh God, that's I don't remember eating any of that. Ooh.
I would be concerned if you were eating lava, my dear.
Oh, yeah, that.
Okay, I've learned my lesson.
What's your lesson?
We will not be sending Serena or the eel creature through a portal, which means Arturo's plan is the one we should go with. So my wife will take a bead. We'll go down into the sewer, find the creatures, boom, zap, come back, and then we will go in to the wherever direction we need to go to get it.
Yeah. So, supposing that the creature is not in a stationary position, right? Maybe it's on the move. It would be good if I were to follow it. I will not be able to speak if that is the case. So it is possible that you'll need to wait, 10 minutes or so for me to fully return. And at that point, just be aware it might still be on the move. But I'll get what information I can, right? Try to follow it. And and hopefully not be seen, because it sounds like from what Arturo says, this is a formidable foe. We don't want to fight alone. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Right on. Well, God. Yeah. Much more afraid of this pipe than I am of the sewer below, but I think I feel ready. Do we have the bead?
Arturo holds the bowl.
Robin picks the prettiest one.
And as you
yeah.
look at it, you can see what looks to be like almost a swirl, like a constant moving, and it's about the size of a marble, right? And you can feel it. You can feel that it is glass. And have you ever this is kind of like a weird sensation. I don't know if I'm the only one that has this, but you know when you put your hand against glass, you can kind of feel how thick it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
You can tell that this is very thin glass. Like
okay, cool.
Like it is meant to shatter, right? Like if you throw a marble down, most of the time the marble doesn't actually shatter. But this is clearly made to shatter. And it looks like it's almost like a liquid. If you have that like liquid glitter, you know that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that's what it looks like.
Like inside of dice sometimes.
Mhm,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, Robin takes one out. And I turned to Serena and was like, I don't suppose you've got any I don't know, alchemical confidence in your pouch or anything before I hop in there.
I might actually have something. Give me just a moment. And she's gonna look around. It is also me remembering what I have alchemically. And
I love having alchemists around.
Yeah.
Give me something to drink.
Yep. Because I was like, how long does that last? But I do have the Bravos Brew in my alchemist craft book, whatever it's called. And I was trying to remember if I make it with quick alchemy, it lasts more than just one turn, right?
Yes. Well,
it just has to be drunk within a turn, doesn't it?
No. If you make something with quick alchemy, it requires you to use it before the start of your next round.
But do the effects last longer?
The effects last the normal amount of time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll pull out a few different things from various pockets and pouches and start mixing them together and come up with that. And I roll a crafting for that, for quick alchemy.
You don't need to roll anything. You just
like I said, first alchemist I've ever played. So
no, you're good. Yeah,
me learning all of this stuff, and then and she's like, this should help you be a little bit braver.
Thank you. I could use it. Thank you, new friend.
Yes, you're welcome.
I'll be good. Okay. And yeah, Robin downs the potion.
Robin.
Thank you. And transferring the sound of Moss's voice, gonna give that into guidance for herself. So I'm giving myself guidance. What does the potion do?
For the next hour after drinking this, you gain an item bonus to will saves against fear. Will save +1 or +2 against fear.
Cool. Okay, cool. Let me just note that here. Add custom buff. Cool. And Robin is going to go over to the hole and get really, really small. Some might even say tiny. And if you're looking closely to see what kind of creature she is, she's mostly a mosquito. And I'm gonna buzz through this pipe and just follow it straight ahead. And if there is a way to turn, I'm gonna try to follow the scent or sight of the trail.
What are you turning into again? Sorry.
Mostly a mosquito.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more like glittery wings, but she's like mosquito shaped. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you go down this narrow pipe that goes down about 3 feet, and then it opens up into a larger area. You can see down the center of this pipe, there is in fact wastewater that is going down, but there's a walkway on the left and the right side of this. You can see that there is what looks to have been like a landing in the wastewater, because there is like a splash of muck that is up on the left and the right of the wall, and then you can see something getting out of it and walking in a direction.
Cool. Yeah, Robin is a flying creature right now because pest form can do that at this level. So I have a flying speed of 20 feet, so she's gonna try to. When you say I can see it, do you mean I can see that it has done it, or it is like currently?
Oh, it
like
has done it. It is already
has. Okay,
happened.
cool.
You're
Then, yeah,
seeing basically like
seeing
that-
a memory of this. Yeah.
No.
Or,
What you're seeing is like someone steps in water and they walk, and you see like
Yeah.
their footprints. That's what you see in on the
Yeah.
side.
Cool. Then yeah, Robin is going to follow that, and she is moving 20 feet. That's her speed is 20 feet, fly speed. And I have 10 minutes to follow, so she's gonna try to track this thing to wherever it is.
All right, let me see what its movement speed is. Okay. You see that it moves in and out of the wastewater a couple times,
Cool.
and you can see that for 10 minutes you start to. Are you going to go the full 10 minutes, or are you going to go like 5 minutes and then turn back? Or...
I would say when once she hits like 9 minutes, she's gonna try to find a place to stop and morph back, and then I'm
Okay.
going to roll a stealth check and try to follow on foot if I haven't found it yet.
All right, roll me a survival check for tracking it.
Cool. Oof, that's 8. I'm gonna use a hero point. I don't want to come all this way, and that's a little better. So that's is that 11 or 17? 11 plus survival. I'm gonna use my inspiration from earlier too. So that is 24 plus 1, 25.
Sorry, what was the total?
25.
Thank you. My head was like,
Yeah, I said a lot of numbers and all that.
So you were able to track it pretty easily. You can tell that it, like, once it got away from all of you, it just kept moving. You can
Mhm.
see its footprints look humanoid, like they look like bare feet that were moving.
Oh God, I wish I had remembered to ask Arturo more information about this thing.
Mhm.
Can I roll, because he said the name of the creature? Can I
Sure.
roll a nature to see what I
Sure.
remember about that?
Sure.
I'll just keep that. That is a 24 total.
As you think about it, you are thinking about, and you know that this is not a natural creature. But you use your knowledge of those specific types of creatures, humans and eels,
Mhm.
as it seems to be a hybrid of those two things.
Yeah.
And so you know that it can swim. You assume
Yeah.
that if it's in the eel form.
Could I confirm my theory that this has a humanoid form that it
Yep.
can shift into? Cool.
Well, you saw it in humanoid form, and then you saw it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought we saw like giant eel become many small eels. Was all.
No.
Okay. Oh, never mind then. Okay, cool.
In fact, why don't I show you all? What
Oh yeah, you had a
saw?
picture.
So if you go ahead and look at the stream, that is the creature in which you saw.
Wait for that to catch up.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow.
hello.
That looks messed up.
I don't like that.
Okay. Yeah, Robin's gonna take a moment to just change her complexion to match the stone walls of the sewer here. And I'm assuming stone walls. Maybe you got a wooden sewer. I'm not gonna judge. And I'm gonna roll stealth to try and hide as I follow this trail further into the sewers, clutching my bead ready at a moment's notice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Roll your stealth.
stealth. Oh God. Gonna use a second hero point. We still have a stash, right? I'm gonna try not to abuse this too much, but I don't want to roll a 3 on this stealth roll. Oh, I will take that punishment though. So that is a 1. Plus 11 for a total of 12.
You think you're being stealthy?
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna continue to follow the trail accurately, I think, because I rolled well on survival.
Yeah, you know exactly where this thing is heading.
Yeah. Cool. Robin's gonna follow it, and I think she's gonna take note as well as she's passing of if like she can like track any things, any paths that she passes towards like other entrances into the sewers that we might use. So if I'm like, okay, if we come from like the town center, we can get back to this point from there, you know, so I can like guide people back if we need to.
Okay. Roll me a perception for that.
Cool. 15 plus perception plus 15, so 30 total.
A 30. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are able to see maybe every couple of junctions, because it kind of tees out into different directions to kind of cover the entire city.
Mhm.
You can see that there are like sewer tunnel entrances. You can guess kind of where they are, but the best way would be to almost like fly up and look, and then be able to get your like bearings straight.
Sure. Okay. Then yeah, I think she's gonna hold on to that thought, but for now, just like basically try to build as good a mental map as she can, so that when we're down here, she might be able to find her way around. I don't want to burn another fly spell right now, but yeah, she's gonna follow the path deeper, the trail.
Okay. You fly up. You want to fly up?
I
Right?
don't want to fly yet.
Okay.
No. I'm just walking forward, sneaking, presumably.
Okay.
Yeah.
You keep moving forward, and as you continue to move forward, you can see that you've actually managed to, I wouldn't say catch up to it, but like it has stopped and has kind of like tried to like almost like nest or like stop for like a breather.
Okay. So I see it here, like in a resting state?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it is a distance away.
Yeah. Okay. Then I would like to hear. I don't really want to just use another focus point. Um. I think that what Robin's going to do is I am actually going to now use a focus point again to shift into. Can I do something for an hour? No. There are feats that will let me. Yeah, I'll shift into a flying pest again. I'll do the glittery mosquito. And I am going to try to map out like this area around where it is right now, so I can try to get back here from the surface.
Okay.
So now I am flying up to get that aerial view. And then once that is completed, I will return, smash the bead, and go back to the place.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to do all of that.
Cool. Yeah, then I think a mostly gnome becoming the final stages of Not Mosquito appears from a portal. And Robin did throw it against the wall, so she walks in through a wall this time and looks at Dr. Ravna proudly.
You walk in as Dr. Ravna is like working on Mark II, trying to move his body slowly and like okay, so these parts can disconnect, it looks like, almost. If we could probably, I'm going to have to get some engineers in here, some crafters, to be able to work on you, but we could fix you. That's like the conversation you walk in on.
Cool. Did someone say crafter? Oh, sorry. I'm not used to portals. Okay. Did someone say crafter?
Oh, you're back. Where is it?
Yeah. It's down there. It's
You don't say.
Hold on, Remy. Sorry. I don't know how you were so calm after coming through. That was a travel, one might say. No, it's down there. I've got a pretty good idea. I mean, for certain, if any of you wanted to go down to the pipes with me, I could get you there, no problem. But I think if we go in from an easier access point, I'm pretty sure I could lead us back there. It was paused when I found it, but I think it may have still been on the move. You know, I think
All
it might
right.
have been.
Well,
just
we better
resting,
get
so we
moving
should
really
be
fast.
quick.
then.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. When this is all done, Mark II, I'd be happy to help try to tinker you back into shape. I know a thing or two.
And Serena, was it?
Yes.
I mean, by no means, I suppose, do you have to, come with us and do this thing. You're just shoved through a portal and you're inextricably linked to this creature for some reason or another. But I mean, we can hunt it down, we can kill it, and then you'll go back to your home. But if you want to come along, I suppose that's fine. How are you in combat? Do we have to worry about? I mean, because I guess if you fight the creature and you die, the creature goes away anyway. So sort of
Yes.
win-win for our realm.
Not that that's an option. Sideways glance at Remy.
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, I definitely had a lot of combat training. My mother and father made sure to make sure, as of my standing, I guess, still, technically I should know how to defend myself. So yeah.
As of your standing?
I might be royalty. Well, I am. Well, my kingdom technically,
Your kingdom?
yeah, technically may not exist. It did just get invaded. I was not in it when it was invaded. I heard this through because I left about 14 years ago.
Why would
You
you
le-
leave your kingdom?
It's a really long story. I'm sure I can fill you in some as we go.
Well, yeah, if you think of maybe an audio format where maybe it's been summarized or played out, that might help us process
Yes.
it.
Yes, I believe there might be one somewhere on the internet
Oh, well.
or something.
On the what?
On the what? I don't know.
What's a robot?
No, it's an android.
Yeah. Let's
Well, this is
travel.
pretty remarkable, though. All I'm going to say, Serena, I mean, like, you're a princess of some place or something, your royalty or whatever, and Mostly Magnificent is like the princess of hell or something.
Let's
So
keep moving while we talk about this. There's a lot of long stories, actually.
I mean,
just-
we probably have time.
All right. Seems like you all are going to be on your way. Yes.
I think we should rush.
Yes.
I mean, right before we go, any last things we should know about this creature, Arturo?
Oh, God, yes, please.
I've never actually fought one myself. I just know of them.
Okay.
Do you know anything about what they can do or what we can do to them?
I know
Not
that
grab him. I remember
know-
that much.
I know that they can turn into a thing of eels. I know that they walk on land. They don't need to be in water to breathe. They look like they have some sort of electricity thing.
Okay.
Good to
Bad news
know.
for me.
Okay, well, I need to go grab my sword, but then I am ready to go.
Yeah, if I could just take 10 minutes to bask in the sun, I'll be good to go.
10 minutes? We don't have 10 minutes.
Carry me, Remy. I'll lay on your back while you get your sword. It'll take that long.
I'm
And
off.
that is where we're going to take our break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you all shortly.
Oh, I get it.
If you're asking yourself, Jake, did you just have to mute and close Discord so you didn't get distracted talking to people about Scared to Death? Your answer is yes.
You know, I was
and,
wondering.
and also, you're very niche.
We are having a very, very long conversation about Scared to Death. It is not short, to say the least.
Weird. Oh, the show. That's right. I remember that show. Yeah.
Yeah, totally not the feet at all. No, not even. No, we have on our Discord server, we have an RPG channel where we talk about stuff. And I think it was Dawn who brought the conversation up, and he basically was like, let me just light this gasoline on fire and then run. And as chat has said, Jake's personal hill he'll die on. You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. It's funny because like everyone's like submitting like these builds and stuff like that for that feat, and it's like, yes, I agree 100%. It's really, really, really overpowered if you start as a level 15 character and you build everything that you have to make this one feat work really good. But when you don't do that, it doesn't work the way you think it works.
You're right, Dayton. Jake is doing it live now, and so the closing of the Discord has absolutely done nothing to stop the distraction.
Look, I'm not distracted by other people. I'm distracted by myself. There's
Yes.
a difference.
A small one, but you are correct technically.
Just like I'm correct about scared to death. Anyways, you all spend 10 minutes getting your things and you're preparing yourselves together as you all head over to the nearest basically sewer entrance, which is in the middle of like is off into a little alley area off to the side in the middle of Calendar.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure if you all just follow me, once we go in, I think I can follow its trail pretty well. I got a good whiff of it before, so I think we'll be solid there. Just be ready for a hard fight. We don't know how bad, but
Do we know how far away it is from this point here? I don't know anything about the sewers. Sorry.
let me Robin like kind of sniffs and gets her bearings. Do I have an idea of how long I might travel from here to get to where I last saw it?
So it wasn't very far at all. Like if you go down there, it will be really close. That's implying that it stayed there.
Right,
Sure.
right. So not long if it hasn't moved, and if it has, I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I caught up to it pretty quickly, and for most of that time I was a mosquito. So I think we should be able to catch up to it fast unless it's running. So let's be quiet. Serena, how's your sneakiness? Are you a sneaky one?
I managed to sneak out of a palace and onto a ship, but yeah, no, I have my moments.
God, how many long stories do you have?
That's all part of the same very long story.
Oh, great.
So
Wow.
one, I guess.
So yeah, one long story. Well, hopefully we can hear it sometime. I maybe want to put the telling on pause while we quietly go through the sewers.
Yes.
Is everyone as ready as they're gonna be? Looking at Moss mostly.
Moss is trying not to throw up.
Yeah.
We
Why
haven't
is
even
Moss-
gotten in yet. Moss, we're not in the sewers. Is this really all right?
No, I know.
Before
I think it's the thought of it, right? Just
Yeah.
the thought of it.
She's not excited about this, but she looks very green, but like
Oh boy.
very intensely determined.
So before all of you go,
Mhm.
Arturo hands each of you a bead,
Okay.
including Serena.
Mm.
Like he when he hands it to you, he looks at you and goes, even if it's uncomfortable or there's an issue,
Mhm.
it's better than dying. And like hands you the bead.
Mhm. Yep. As long as my head doesn't get twisted around, I think I'll be okay.
I mean, he survived, so
He's an android.
Whatever
Sure.
that is.
I mean, one can hope.
I mean, I think the best case scenario here is that we dispatch of the creature, and then you just pop on back home right after. So hopefully the bead won't be necessary for you, but in a pinch, if you need to return back, I think that's what it's for.
Yes.
so you open up the who's opening up the sewer tunnel?
Remy will do
Remy.
it.
Remy will. Oh, all right.
Remy
Go
will do it.
ahead, Remy. By all means.
Remy, you open up the sewer tunnel and a beam of light pushes into the sewer. And as that happens, you Remy, especially since you're at the front looking down, can see this humanoid shape. But as soon as the beam hits it, it changes into a bunch of eels and goes into the water.
It was literally right there. There it is. Remy's just gonna jump in.
Oh no! I guess Robin's going in after them. Yeah.
Remy, it is about a 15-foot drop.
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
I'm
You
gonna
treat
climb down the
what
ladder.
was it? You treat it as half the distance.
Yeah, half the distance.
I don't think you get hurt at 7.
Yeah, it's 10 feet, I think, is the minimum.
So yeah,
Hell yeah.
you jump into the water. We're gonna say no matter
I-
what everyone rolls for their initiative, Remy's gonna go first.
Cool.
So everyone else
Um,
roll your perception or your stealth if that was your goal.
Yeah, I think stealth is definitely what I was prepared
Yeah, I was
for.
just really certain I was probably gonna go stealth as well.
Okay. So 18
24.
total.
21.
All right, hold on 1 second. 21 for Serena. Remy, we know is going first. Robin, what'd you get?
18.
18. Wonderful. Moss, what was yours?
24. Perception.
24. Krug,
27 stealth.
27. So Remy, you're first.
Okay, so my understanding is I'm not supposed to grab this thing.
You're not supposed to wrestle. Not that you're not supposed to, but that it's basically difficult to wrestle with it.
Yeah, don't make that your priority.
Also, it does lightning, so it might like be able to grab you, lightning you if you're grappling it. I'm wondering.
All right, then I just want to try whatever direction it's going. I just want to try and cut it off.
So it went into the water.
That's
went
right.
into
It turned.
yeah.
Yes. I guess I'm going to take a deep breath and jump into the water.
Sorry, that was me giving a gross face because
It's got good fortitude.
Hey, you know what? It's time for you to learn what I took when I leveled up.
oh, what do you got?
So, sorry. I can now hold my breath for like forever.
What?
Hold on.
In the poop water?
It's called poop water breather. That's the name of the feat.
I took breath control.
Nice.
You have incredible breath control. It grants you advantages when air is hazardous or sparse. You can hold your breath for 25 times as long as usual before suffocating. You gain
Wow.
a +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws against inhaled threats such as inhaled poisons, yada 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 yada. But what I'm saying is, I can hold my breath for this entire encounter, so I'm gonna be in the water.
Remy, as you get into the water, you can see that you're in the middle of all of these eels.
Oh no!
That's so you're I'm gonna say you're starting your action in the water. So
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna swing at one of these eels. Then
okay, roll
is
it.
my plan. Oh no, there it is. Sorry, I've got a kitty cat on my chest. It's making moving around a little more difficult. But do I have a disadvantage for being in water or something or not? I have like
Nope.
a no.
No, you're fine. Just keep
Okay,
going.
cool. That's gonna be what is that to hit? Plus, oh my god, 32 to hit.
32 hits. Does
But
not
does
crit.
it? No.
Not crit.
Cool. All right, then I'm coming in with that swing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not fighting No Nat anymore, so I can't roll high damage. That's gonna be 14 damage total.
14. Okay.
Yep.
That's your first action.
I'll take another swing. That's what I'll do. What did you say I'm flanked right now?
I would say you're both in the same space.
Both in the same space. Okay, well, I'll just take another strike then. Ooh, that's a Mondo miss. Super mega miss there. I got yeah, that's a 19.
19 does not hit.
Cool. And then for my final action, I suppose you know what? I'm gonna go swinging. I'm gonna
Do it.
try for a third attack. And that's a critical miss. That's a 1. All right. Good work, everyone.
You all see Remy jump in the water, and then you just see their bastard sword. You know what it was? I was so focusing on trying to remember whether I yelled
What order
bastard
does
or
whisper
whisper.
bastard? Yeah.
And you see them swing their bastard sword around, and you just see like the tip of the sword just like out of the water. Remy, please roll me a basic reflex save.
You said basic reflex save. Does that mean like that sounds like if I succeed, I take half or something?
Yes, that is exactly what it means.
Okay. My reflex is pretty good. but my roll was not. 18.
That in a normal situation that would have been a critical failure, but since it's a basic save, you just take the damage. So you're going to take 3d6 piercing damage and 2d12 electricity damage.
Oh, that's not very good.
So crit fail
basic-
does double the damage. Yeah. It's the same as with
That's right.
Yikes.
Whose side are you on, Krug?
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
Let me
I'm on the rules side.
All
the
right.
side of the law.
So we're gonna go ahead and double these 3d6, 2d12.
While Jake does the math on that, the breath control thing. So you're underwater for 5 plus your con modifier times 25. You lose 1 unit of air, I guess, at the end of each of your turns, or 2 if you attacked or cast a spell. You lose 1 round of air, 1 additional round of air each time you're critically hit or critically fail a save against a damaging effect, which would be right now. So there you go.
Remy, I am pleased to inform you that you're going to take 60 damage.
Oh.
From what? Please describe 60 damage.
60 leeches or 60 eels slapping them once. That'll do
Did
it.
it bite Remy's head off of Remy's body?
Well, it's electricity, right? For some. So
So
it's definitely that.
So it's 3d6 piercing damage from the eel's bite and 2d12 from the electricity that these electric eels give off of them. But the benefit is that that's 2 of their actions. So one other actions is they're just going to try and bite you as their third and final action. Oh, I didn't roll great. 27.
That's a hit.
Okay.
It is, yeah, because my AC is 26.
So you're only going to take 2d6 and 1d12 electricity damage. So it's not nearly as much.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
good.
17 plus 6 is 23.
23.
You're going to take 23 damage.
I would be unconscious.
You've just
At this point.
taken
83 damage.
83 damage in 1 round.
I'd still be up. That means Remy's still up. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, it is your turn, Krug.
Oh, cool.
You literally see almost like piranhas in water as the water just starts to like wildly move around, and like you start to see this mucky brown water turn more red and crimson.
Thinking back to when we very first saw it opening the door, I don't know what you want me to roll for this. So I'm just going to tell you what I think as a person. You can tell me what's happening with it. It seemed like that opening the door and having like the light of day hit the creature, it seemed like that turned it into the eels, or that it reacted to that turning. Does that make sense? Were those things connected, or was it like just a?
Are you asking the GM, or are you trying to figure out a role that you want to make?
I'm trying to figure out a role.
Well,
Nature,
I would assume
Arcana.
that Robin has told you that it is not a natural creature, so you know nature is not the correct
Okay.
answer.
Fair.
So Arcana.
I'll do Arcana.
Occultism, yeah.
I'll throw down some Arcana. That's not the worst roll that has ever been rolled. Where's my Arcana? 23.
No, it has nothing to do with it. It just was trying to hide from you, and so it changed its shape. It can at will change its shape from
Okay.
eels or a humanoid creature.
Okay. So that will be 1 round. Second round, or 1 action. Second action, jump down.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me look first with my eyes. If I jump down into the water, will I be next to a wall the whole way down?
You can be.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna jump down.
It's like
and
a curved wall, right?
Okay.
But yeah, you can like slide down if you'd like.
Cool. I'll do that. That's I guess
There's
second
also
act-
just a ladder that's going down. So
Oh, I'm fast enough, I guess. And then I'm not going to be able to do anything as far as removing Remy from that situation.
I mean, you've thrown Remy.
How does that? Can I grab Remy as a free action because I'm not contested? Like, because Remy is not trying to.
I would say that
Or-
you're attempting to, because the ability is called Squirmish Embrace that
Uh-huh.
I used.
I see what you're saying.
So
I'm trying to
Remy-
like wrestle him away from the eels, sort of thing,
yeah,
or like at least wrestle the eels off of him.
Them.
them.
Off of them. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, if I could do that, then that's what I want to do. If I can try and
Yeah.
and remove
Roll the grapple.
that's going to be a high number. 34.
Just barely beat it.
Ooh.
Jeez, okay.
34 or 24?
34.
God.
It was really high. I rolled.
Yep.
a
Wait, is
17.
it Fort DC?
Yes.
You fail.
What?
Oh, wait. 28 is lower than 34.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, it is.
So its reflex
Oh,
is
boy.
a 21. And
Yeah,
I originally did it as a reflex DC.
Mhm.
And then I was like, no,
Mm.
fortitude. And I went over and I saw the 8 and I was just like 28 plus 10. But that was a
Mhm.
roller coaster of emotions. And
It
We
was
failed
for
to
me.
critically succeed. That's what
so you 28, you succeed. Yeah, you critically succeed.
Okay, so now I have Remy.
No, you
like
don't critically succeed. It's just a success.
No,
I
we
normal
failed to
16. Yeah,
critically
28 to
succeed.
34. Yeah.
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 You
So
have,
I
you have Remy. You can throw Remy if you'd like.
okay. To the ladder, I guess, if I can.
You're also like on a platform. Like you can just pull Remy out of the platform. Like so it's a rounded surface that has about, to kind of give you squares wise,
Sure.
a 5-foot walking path, about 10 feet of mucky water, 5-foot walking path on the other side. So you can literally pull Remy out and bring them
I
up
see. Okay.
to
Okay.
the platform you're on.
Okay. I get that. And then it's super deep, I assume, right? Because like Remy was completely submerged, at least.
You know, it's at least tall as Remy.
All right. Fair
Which
enough.
is like 3 feet.
I will pull Remy onto the ledge then,
Cool.
and
You pull-
that's my 3 actions.
All right. That's going to bring us to Moss.
Well, I'm gonna heal the crap out of Remy. Poor little Remy baby.
Hi.
You literally, you see Remy has literal like just bite marks and gashes all over their body.
Poor little Remy babe. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna heal. 3rd level.
So it's
Does anybody else need healing?
no.
Not yet.
No, well then 2nd level.
Okay, so that's going to be
What?
2d8 plus 16.
They do need a lot of healing.
That
I
is
need
true.
a lot of healing.
But I'm being okay. Fine, we'll do 3rd level. I just
So-
wanted to shield a little bit, but it's fine.
So 3d.
Wait, level your level you can do with any number of actions. You can do the 2-action version at your highest level and
At third
still
level,
have a
yeah.
shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it correlated to turns.
So there are
No.
actions, like the first action heal is to touch someone, a ranged heal is 2 actions, or an AoE bubble is 3 actions. Since you're
then,
just healing,
that's where I was getting confused because I was
Okay.
like, nobody else needs healing.
Sure,
so
sure.
the 2 action heal, 3rd
Mhm.
level 2 action heal.
Cool.
So 3d8.
3d8 plus 24.
Okay.
So at least 27
Oh,
points.
that's a four. That's a 4 dice. Hold on, I have to get that 4 dice.
Can y'all see this cat?
Yes.
What?
We can see one ear on the stream.
And
More
the pause.
in the
And takes
Where's
pause.
my D8?
Yep, I do see the pause now. I didn't realize that's what I was seeing.
I can't find my D8. I have to do a digital D8. Hold on. D8 digital dice roll. Roll a D8. Okay. All right, I'm going to roll. How many times you said 3?
3.
4, 3, and 2.
So 5 plus 4
9
is 9
plus
plus 24, so 30.
33.
You healed
Thank
for
you.
a little over half the amount of damage Remy took.
And then I want a shield.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Serena.
actually, I took like 80 something. I took 83 that time, so less than.
Jesus.
Still.
Serena,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Not me over here just like Googling to try to figure out if I can do this or not. Because I have combined elixirs and healing bomb.
Nice.
And I was trying to figure out if I could combine those and do a healing bomb with a little bit extra. A little like an extra effect as well.
I think that's what it can do, right?
Because healing bomb turns an elixir of life into a bomb that I can toss it and hit somebody with, and then combine is I can combine 2 different elixirs into one, and then I was like, I just needed to make sure I could turn that yet again into a bomb because
no, because it's an elixir. Elixirs aren't the same thing as the healing potions. So a healing bomb and an elixir are 2 different things.
Cool. That's what I was wondering and trying to figure out. So I am going to because so Remy got messed up, so I am going to craft quick alchemy a healing bomb and toss it at Remy.
Nice.
Oh.
Glass. This glass vial flies down. What do you got?
It says I have to roll to hit, even though if it hits unless I critically fail, even on a failure, which is nice.
Is it against their AC?
If you hit, you throw an elixir of life bomb at a willing target, you hit even on a failure, though not on a critical failure. Doesn't say if it's against their AC.
I mean,
So I guess you just anything but a 1 will hit, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What you're
well,
rolling
if it's a
for.
critical fail against Remy's
wait.
AC, it's very possible that there's a critical fail.
Yeah, because that kind of makes it rough. Because then it's like, oh, you're going against.
It could
the
be
fighter.
a flat roll. Like it
But-
could be a flat d20 roll, because that's the thing for death saves.
If your strike with the elixir bomb hits a living target, the target regains hit points as if it had consumed the elixir.
Strike, yeah. So
Yeah, strike is against
they're
the
literally
AC.
rolling against Remy's AC.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
what did you roll for the bomb?
I got an 18.
Remy, what's
And
your AC?
then, well, no, this is before I was trying to figure out what what I'm adding to.
You hit for sure.
Yeah, I guess because I also have like a sling, and that's a plus 14 to hit. So
it's plus your dexterity and your proficiency. So
dexterity proficiency. So I have 3 and
you're level 7. There's no way you didn't hit. So
yeah.
Yep.
yeah, you're good. Okay, so how much does Remy heal for?
For the healing bomb, it is. Let's see. Got the elixir of life. Because it's I think it's a 3d6 plus 6. I believe that's the version I have. It's a lesser elixir of life, not a minor elixir of life. That's 19.
Wow, thank you.
This glass bottle comes down and it hits you right in the chest, Remy. And it is I don't know if you know this, it's like sugar glass. So it's like it's not actual shards of glass, and so it like is made to break. And it hits you, and the fumes is like Vicks vapor rub, and it just goes into your lungs, and you feel better as your wounds start to close up on your body.
That was weird, but thank you.
You're welcome. And so I was like, and I was calculating how many actions that is. See what else I can do.
I believe quick alchemy is 1 and throwing is 1. So that's
yeah. So there's 2 actions, and then I have 1 left. Can I quick alchemy again?
I don't see why not.
I believe you can, but it has to.
Oh yeah,
be
it is
used by
starts. It is. Yeah. It
has
have
to
to
be
use-
used before the start of your next turn.
Yeah. So then instead I'm gonna it's sort of not attempt to get incredibly close, but probably move myself a little bit closer to what is going on.
Okay, so you start climbing down the ladder. That brings us to Robin.
Is the creature, what's it called again, by the way, the creature?
A Galvo.
Galvo. Is Mr. Galvo here within 30 feet of me?
Yes, 15 feet down.
Cool. Then I seem to remember having a fairly high fortitude score, but if this works, it would be awesome. So I would like the Galvo, as Robin whispers some druidic words and waves her druidic hand. Time starts to slow around the creature, and it's going to make a fortitude save.
Okay.
DC is 25.
I rolled a 6, but plus fortitude of 18, so that is
24?
24.
That's a failure. The target is slowed 1 for 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Good. That's 2 actions.
Does that mean it has one less action on its
one
turn?
less action for a minute, which hopefully the fight doesn't last longer than that.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of fights that do, but
And then what do they give you guidance for, Remy? Have I today? I don't think so.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think
Cool.
so.
Remy, you're so much faster than it. Go, go, go! And I'm gonna give Remy a point of guidance, inspiring them to believe that they are just so much dang faster than this creature. I didn't slow it at all. And that will be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Remy. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like Krug is like down there with me now,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm just gonna like look at Krug and be like, "Well, so do I just keep? Should I stay out of the water?"
I don't know. It's up to you. I genuinely don't think that you're gonna survive if you go back in there, but you know you better than I know you.
Okay. And Remy's gonna just like from where they are on the edge of the commit. Is Remy like within melee distance of it if they don't get in the water?
Yes.
All right, then I'm just gonna start like golf swapping at the water.
Roll it.
Okay. So here we go. Getting my first attack in there. First attack. It was funny. While I was doing that, I moved my microphone away from my mouth without realizing. Did anybody else notice that I did that?
We all realize, yes.
Oh, baby. 23. Nope. 33.
33 will hit.
Okay. All right. Not a crit, though. Not a crit, I guess.
No.
That's some better damage. Okay. That's right. And then that's gonna be 20 total damage there as I'm slashing away at this water. Whoosh, whoosh.
All
Bye,
right.
pig. There goes the boy. All right, and then I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
Get my second attack in there. Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. That's gonna end up being 28.
28 also hits.
Yeah, nice. Better damage even. 23 damage
23. Okay.
for the second attack. And then I'm gonna oh, I just want to say, who was it earlier, Dayton or someone who said, yeah, Dayton, they would have missed if her shield was raised. That's not even true because it would have been just a +1 and I would have been 27 and it would have meet and beat. So haha, shields are useless. And for that reason, I'm attacking again. Yeah. And here comes that attack. Oh, dang it. It was so close to a crit. Oh no. Oh dang. So that'll be -10. So 26?
26 does not hit.
No. It hurts me. Wait, what if I have guidance and I use it?
You have guidance.
It gives me a +1, right?
Yeah.
27?
It meets, it beats.
Hey! Good thing you're so fast, Remy. Oh, was
Yay!
that a little puppy?
Yeah, I don't know why she's barking right now.
She do a song of her people.
Yeah.
What?
She do Song of Her People, I think.
Is
Molly
that from
said.
something?
I mean,
No.
I must sing you the Song of My People is the thing, but not,
sure,
not
sure.
what Molly just said is a wonderful invention that she's made with
It's
her
just
words.
it's just a Mollyism.
Yeah.
26 damage.
Okay.
just slashing away at these eels. And then as I'm doing that, though, I do want to look up at Serena and be like, now you're sure you want to go home? Because as soon as we take care of this, you are going to like, boo, and go back through your portal to your home.
I would not that no, you are all really nice people, and I'm very glad to have met you. But I do actually have things I need to take care of back at home.
Okay, and then Remy just goes back to slashing away.
Krug and Remy, please roll me a reflex save.
Oh, that's okay. We got that. We got that.
Okay, Krug, just I'm the expert here. I've been through this before.
Mhm.
Take it from me. You wanna succeed on this one.
I think that I will be fine considering that I rolled an 18 and my reflex is real good. It's not. Oh yeah, it is real good actually. That will be a 33.
Okay.
Someone donated. I think Murphy Pop donated another 100
to
bits.
you, yeah.
I think I'll use that
live.
right now. I'm gonna use a hero point. Oh, you're not gonna. I got a 1. I got a 1.
No!
All right, you're done. You're done.
It's okay. It's not your fault. I got it. I rolled a 2 the first time, and then I got a 1. So I was gonna fail either way. I was gonna critically fail either way. It's not. It's no one's fault. It's no one's fault.
So this creature has some sort of electricity
You
aura.
killed my
around it.
partner.
As you both are just being within 5 feet of it, it seems like sparks of electricity go across and hit the two of you. Krug, you successfully did it. So please take 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay, easy.
Remy, please take 20 points.
That's not bad.
Not bad. No.
I can't believe I will be here on the episode that you kill Remy.
It uses its first action on its turn to change shape from a pool of eels into this eel-like creature, and it stands in front of you as it is on the screen right now, and it's going to try to finish its dinner. And
now is it changing shape? Is that like by chance a manipulate action or something?
no.
Okay. So no opportunity attacker.
No. All right. So 18 plus 21 against Remy equals 39.
That's probably gonna hit.
That's
gotta
a
be
crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
You think I can't do that again this turn, huh?
Yeah, no
Yep.
kidding.
Plus what? 18?
21.
Plus 21.
What? Jake, this is such a big number.
You know what? It would have been a crit even if I had a shield up. So suck it, Dayton.
I rolled horribly. So,
Good.
Oh, good.
You would have taken.
So it's only 50 damage.
So instead of 9 damage, you're gonna take 18 because it's a double the dice.
Right.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 6.
Damn.
Oh, thank goodness.
It is not the same thing as what you had the previous round.
Good.
That brings us to Krug. As it takes its only 2 actions that it
Bless you.
has.
Thank you.
Well, now that it's a big old thing again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start wailing on it. We're going to lead off with a flurry of blows.
Okay.
That's going to be a 26 first attack.
Misses.
Wow. What about a second 26?
Also misses.
Yeah, I figured as much. And then I kind of like grumble to myself. I'm like, oh, forget it. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna try to grab it, and natural 20.
You grab it.
That is 2 actions because flurry of blows is 1 action, and we're gonna trip. Let's see what happens with trip. Oh, it only has 2 actions now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I have to roll a dice and figure out. I think trip is reflex.
Okay.
Trip is reflex. Your reflex DC, and I
Okay.
got a 15 minus 8 or plus. So that's just plus 9. So 15 plus 9,
Is
which
24,
is 24.
which fails.
Dang. Still grabbed.
All right. That brings us to Moss. I would also like to point out that you notice that while there are cuts on this creature, there aren't nearly enough for the amount of times that Remy has hit it.
I swear everything is resistant to slashing damage. these
Yes.
days.
Yes, actually, yes.
But it's my thing, Jake. It's my one thing.
If it makes you feel better, it's also resistant to bludgeoning.
I mean, the other thing,
Yes.
that sort of thing is doing ungodly quantities of damage, so I think it works out in the end, right?
Moss, what are you doing?
You still need mini heals, Remy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Let's
be
just say if I don't get healed this round, I'm going down.
yeah. I mean,
And yelling timber.
I'll still be the healing turret, so we'll do it again. Roll 3 times. I wonder where my D8 went.
I'm sorry, those are your new dice too, aren't they?
Yeah, I really don't know where it went. I'm
I hope
assuming.
Yeah, I'm
find
missing a
it.
D10 somewhere in my room too that I like dropped the other day.
I think that my dog probably got on the desk and took it. She does do that
Mm.
sometimes when I'm not paying attention.
Oh no.
I'll find it eventually. She's like a little gremlin. She doesn't eat them. She just hides them. She did that with one of my girlfriends, like
Earrings?
not earrings.
Plugs?
What are they called? Plugs. Yeah, stole a plug out of my girlfriend's ear and then just like vanished with it for 3 days and then just like reappeared with it a couple days later. Was like, here you go. Okay, 8, 5, and 1.
So that's
And that's
14,
plus 24, right?
14 plus
Yeah.
24 is 38.
Sweet.
And then shield again.
Thank you.
Serena.
Yep. I will quick alchemy myself a Tanglefoot bag
Nice.
and attempt to yeet it at the thing.
Okay. Is that against its AC?
Yes, that would be against its AC.
Okay.
And that's a 27.
It meets, it beats.
Yep.
Yes.
And it is a moderate Tanglefoot bag, so people, I guess, they get a +1 item bonus to attack rolls against it. It takes a 15-foot penalty, and the DC escape DC is a 19.
Strength, I think.
Yeah, 19 strength. And just on a regular, it is takes stats penalty to its speeds for 1 minute.
Okay. That brings that's 2 actions or 1?
It is,
Quick alchemy is 1, right?
yeah, and then to throw it would be a second action.
Do alchemist does the potion of Tanglefoot scale the same way that the Tanglefoot cantrip would?
No.
Like for an okay, cool.
Yeah. All I have is a moderate Tanglefoot bag, which is
Cool.
Yeah, they do not.
Cool.
But yeah, I wouldn't get another one.
So that leaves you with 1 more action on your turn. And I think chat corrected us. And they said, unless you have Enduring Alchemy, then it lasts until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, if you have Enduring Alchemy, it lasts till the end of your next turn. If you don't, it's the beginning. So I think that was we were doing that right.
Oh.
Unless you do have that feature, but
I do not have Enduring Alchemy. I don't remember what level that is.
All right. So you got 1 more action.
Yeah. Cool. And one action is I'm gonna take cover. I'm gonna find something to duck behind and try to keep myself out of its
You're
line.
still on the ladder because you said you didn't want to go all the way down. So you're
hide
still on
behind the ladder, between the ladder and the wall.
Yes. If it went all the way down, how close would it put me to the creature?
Within 5 feet of it.
Within 5 feet.
But you still have movement left, right, to like reposition. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You'd like to probably get off the ladder, and try to move past it, and everyone else to sort of reposition and find a spot where I might be able to take cover.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you spend the rest of your turn moving. That brings us to Robin.
I don't know that this will affect what I do too much, but does Tanglefoot would Tanglefoot theoretically stack? Because I also do have that prepared, and I'm
No.
just thinking about
It's
this. Okay,
only
cool.
only the greater of the two. Take
Cool.
effect.
Okay. Then I think we've got it held at least for now, so I'm going to leave that alone. Remy, what are you under right now from your maximum hit points?
About 30.
30? Okay.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
should
going to
be-
hold
I should
off.
be fine. I probably have more
Yeah.
hit points than you do right now.
Maybe. What do you have?
70.
I have 78. But it's always surprising how durable Robin is. Can I, Jake, see like I don't know, 5-10 feet on the other side of the creature from us, or from like Remy and Krug and Serena?
Yeah.
Cool. Then targeting that area, Robin looks at Moss, because both Robin and Moss are just like spell slinging from atop the sewers right now. Looks at Moss and just like, Moss, I'm sorry. I hope you learn this one day too. And I'm going to cast Wall of Fire down there, on the other side of the creature.
Okay.
So a 5-foot thick wall of flame in a straight line, up to 60 feet long and 10 feet high. I don't need to do 60 feet. It'll just be to cut off the sewer. And if it's 10 feet high, I would like to have, I guess 5 feet of that be in the water. If the flames would still exist in the water, it doesn't say they don't. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know how that would work. Would I be able to put flames in the water?
There is a whole mechanic about fire in water.
Okay, like magical fire in water.
Yeah, I would have to look it up.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of just remember this thing can swim away. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Under the water.
Under the water, yeah. The idea being because it can be 10 feet high, so if I split the difference between above and under the surface of the water, I don't know if that would even like go to the bottom of the sewer river, but I think I'd
You
like.
can't cast fire spells or use actions with the fire trait underwater.
Okay.
That cannot.
Okay, so I can't conjure fire. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna do it so that if it's going to escape, it's gonna have to go underwater, I guess,
Okay.
and that'll be. So there's a 10-foot from the ground, separating it from running away from us. So it has to either go towards us or underwater. And
Well, so
that
you're in a direct. You're in like a long
a tunnel, yeah.
a tunnel. So going to the left or going to the right. Right now, you either way it goes. It's got to have to run past someone. It's because
Sure.
currently in Krug's clutches.
Yeah, I guess I want to cut it off from going like further into like when it started running off before, right?
Okay.
When the light came in,
Okay.
I'm cutting off that direction.
Okay.
So it'd have to go back. And that is all 3 of my actions.
Alrighty, that brings us to Remy.
Okay. So Krug has it grabbed.
Correct, which means it is flat-footed.
Okay, and we have a +1 item bonus to attacking it because of the Tanglefoot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna smack the heck out of this thing. I'm gonna slash it. Let's be real. I'm gonna attack it with my sword. Cause I got nothing else. It's my thing, Jake. It's my thing.
I'm with you.
So I'm gonna do my first attack. And that's gonna end up being a 26.
26 does now hit it because of all of the bonuses and stuff.
Yes. Get struck down. Oh my gosh. What good damage I've rolled. Then that's gonna be 29 damage.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, I'm going to do Advantageous Assault.
Okay.
Because it's grabbed, I get to swing in with a strike here, and that's going to be what's math here? Oh my gosh, I just forgot what I rolled. There we go. 30.
30? Yes.
No, hold on. I need to. Yeah. Okay. It's no. Because of the -5, it's going to be 28.
28
yes.
hits. Yeah, 28 hits.
Cool. And because it hits, what's the advantageous assault? Oh my gosh, what is it? What is it? Hold on. Hold on. I got it. I'm coming. Oh, I've got it. Here it is. And the +2 +2. So 4 +4 extra damage. Okay, that's all. Whew. Really took me a second there. Okay. So +4 extra damage on top of my damage I'm already going to deal because it's grabbed. That's going to be 21 + 7 is 28. So 28 more damage.
Nice.
On my second attack here. And I guess this thing's still looking pretty good.
It's a little bloodied.
Okay. And again, I mean, like, while Remy is, striking this thing, they are like continuing to talk to Serena just because it's a new person around and going, I have to, and this is while like the attacks are happening, I had to say, when you threw the like alchemy bomb at me, you have to know the only other alchemists I've really dealt with are all like poison and blowing up things. So I thought you were like, mask off, like turns out you're the bad one and the eel is actually very kind. Scared me for a moment, yeah, like another slash coming in.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, and for my final attack, I rolled an 18. -10 is 8 plus 18. Why did
26.
I do that?
26.
26 will hit.
26 will hit. Woo! All 3 attacks. Wait, and that can also be advantageous assault because it's on a press, right? Because I'm still. Yeah. Oh, that's a second advantageous assault. So I get to add 4, and that's going to be 24 more damage.
Wow. Cha cha cha. Has anyone else heard it yet?
No.
Yeah, no one else has heard it, and
just keep the tank
it has
alive.
like resistance to me. Okay, that's my whole turn then.
We'll just keep the enemy in place, keep the tank alive. We will win this by pure attrition.
Remy and Krug, please roll me a reflex save as you are in its aura.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this part.
Thoidy?
Unbelievably, I rolled another 1.
No
Hold on.
way.
I'm not kidding. I wish you could see this.
You
You guys
insane.
roll or something.
It's a 1. It's a 1. Hold on. I'm using a hero point.
And here comes the 2. Here comes the 2. Brace for impact.
Nope, it's a 17. 17
right.
plus 14 for my reflex, so that's going to end up being 31.
All right,
Finally.
both of you succeed, so you're only taking half. Take 2 points of electricity damage.
Oh, sorry, it's
Krug.
plus 13. It was 30. Sorry.
That's the same. Krug,
Yo.
roll me another reflex save.
Oh,
as
let's
you're-
go.
As you're sharing its space.
Oh, this one's less
Oh, no,
great.
it's that one. Oh, no, it's that one. It's the one
What?
where you share its space, Krug. That was the one that did bad to me.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go ahead and say. Oh, 15. I literally just did it. 20.
That is a failure.
Oh no. Oh no.
So that
Oh,
is
no.
that is 3d6 plus 2d12.
At least it wasn't a critical failure. Let's
That's
be
a
real.
lot. Jeez.
Yeah.
I have a level 4 heal ready if we feel like we need that
I'm
next.
okay. I didn't get. I mean, hold on. Let's wait to see all these
Actually-
dice land on max value right now. Ready?
10.
When the GM has to pause for math, you know that you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Your healers are
30.
flipping.
2.
Oh, that's not that bad. I'm good. I'm fine.
Oh.
Don't worry
But I
about
did roll double 11s on my d12s.
me. Is that why
Dang.
you had that sly smile on your face when I was talking about you doing exactly that?
But again, you have to remember Remy critically failed.
Yeah.
And that was double the damage.
It's supposed to be devastating.
Krug, it's gonna spend its action biting you.
Oh.
That is-
Not even trying to escape?
Nope.
Okay, well, roll your DC 5 flat check, my friend.
13.
Okay. Worth a shot. It's gonna happen one of these days. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna
One of these days.
It will.
37.
Oh no, that's a crit. Hi.
Now, Jake, you're only using 2 actions, right?
Yep.
Cool. Fuck. I'm glad.
I
Yeah.
specifically told Krug to not wrestle it.
Look, I can't hit it. And it's now biting into my health pool instead of Remy's. It's perfectly fine. I understood the risk I was taking.
Oh
You
man.
got those hero points.
Just and also we got hero points. We're fine.
Hero points.
17 times 2 is
34.
34.
That's not horrible. I mean, I'm a little bit afraid for my health bar right now, but
You just in the past like 2 seconds you've taken 64 or 66 damage.
I still have double digits. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but
It's like 11.
10 is double digits. So like
26. I'm at 26 HP.
alrighty. That is its turn because it can't do anything else
No, it cannot.
because of Robin's awesome moves.
Mhm.
It's
But it's your
tangled,
turn, Krug.
it's slowed, it's grabbed, it's screwed.
We will eventually beat this thing. Who knows how long it's going to take.
Oh,
What do you
Krug,
think?
my turn.
Yeah, yes.
Gotcha. Sorry. We're gonna. Okay. I'm gonna try to trip it first action. How about
Okay.
that? Let's see how this. Oh, that's way better than last.
Is your
time.
plan that if it trips and it has to get up, like that takes an action?
That is in fact the plan.
That's so good. You're smart.
And then so that's 33.
Against its reflex DC,
Yes.
that is a success.
Yes. Okay. On the ground, and then whilst on the ground, oh, should I risk it for the biscuit or should I not? No, I'm gonna flurry of blows. Boink boink. That's literally as low as that's literally a 0 on the dice because of my thing, which is just my attack bonus. 16.
A
16 hit.
No.
Okay, cool. And then less than that. So let's just skip this part of the whole thing. And then I'm gonna use my last action to. So okay, it's within 5 feet of.
I have to ask a very important question. What direction did you trip it? Because now it's out of your space, right? Because you two were technically sharing a space. When you're grappling.
I guess away.
Because
Oh
there's the
man.
water,
Yeah, not that.
or there's towards the ladder.
Towards the ladder, then.
Okay.
Is that
Which-
closer?
That
He
puts
can't
it
trip it into
further
the fire, can he?
That it throws no, because you said 10
Okay.
feet away.
Oh well, yeah. I was wondering if I could see that far away. I wanted to. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. It can be 10.
I mean, if you want it right next to him, I
I would
believe
want to put it right next to it. Yeah, I was just wondering,
So
like, if I
the-
could see that far. 'cause it's
read Wall of
thicker
Fire because I believe Wall of Fire does damage to all of the creatures that are next to it.
that are in it. So any creature that crosses a turn, that crosses the wall or is occupying the wall's area at the start of its turn takes the damage.
Okay.
So it would be if it was pushed into it or if
Okay.
it goes through it. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you can if you want to put it right next to it, then yeah. But
Okay.
that also means that you can't use the ladder.
Oh, that I can't. So it has to go towards the water.
No. What I'm saying is if you want to throw it towards into the wall, like if we're retroactively moving the wall,
Sure.
right, so that it's closer, that means you're putting it in the line of the ladder. Because it goes ladder, Krug, and this creature that
Oh,
they're-
the
that are-
fire would block the ladder. You're saying?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to do that then. No.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't clear on the spacing. And yeah, when I asked if I could see like 5-10 feet past, I was just wondering how far I could see.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I was wanting to put the wall right next to it, but it sounds like not doing that is better, so we don't block the ladder. So we can put it 10 feet away.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I want to move it towards the ladder.
Okay. Yep.
That's
So-
that's away from Serena, right?
And away from Remy.
Okay, both of them.
Yes.
Great, that way.
Cool.
How
many
did I have one
actions?
more action?
You
I did
tripped. You
tripped,
tried to
flurry of
hit,
blows.
and then
Did I do a third thing yet? I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna. Oh boy. I'm gonna step. Is there space between Remy and Serena?
Is there a space between Remy and
Yeah, so that
Serena?
Remy's in
Yes.
front of me. Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
step between Remy and Serena.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna stride. I'm not actually taking the step action. I'm going to.
Yeah, I
move
know.
her.
I know what you mean. You're
Okay,
you're
great.
moving.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us to Moss.
That me. Still
Both-
need healing, Remy.
Both Remy and Kruger are low-ish.
Big ol'
I
numbers.
could use a little bit more, but I think Krug could use a little bit more.
I mean,
do
you're in
AO.
front of me.
I'll
I'm
do-
fine.
I'll do
Kill the
AO.
bit
thing.
more.
Kill the thing. It's resistant
do
to slashing. Just kill it.
I'll do AO.
Sure. Actually, wait, who's better? Which of our casters and alchemists and stuff up there are better at damaging things? Because maybe Moss should just be laying into this thing.
I
mean,
really want her to, really badly.
I could cloaky flame it.
I mean, whatever
I
you
mean,
got.
I don't see why not.
I just
We'll
don't want y'all
probably
to
be fine.
die.
I think I'll live, especially if, like, I don't know, Serena does healing and Robin does healing. I mean, out of all of you, if one of you heals me, I should be okay. But I am interested to see if anybody else can do
yeah.
more damage than I'm doing.
I can burn through some quick alchemy next turn and heal a lot.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I could, if Moss can use an action to push me down to the bottom, I can do a 3-action heal next time and heal everybody, including myself, for the falling damage.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cloaky burn.
You reach out to use Cloaky and nothing comes
Yep.
out because Cloaky is not in your cloak.
Yeah, I was
right.
wondering
Shit.
about this, but I was muted.
Oh no.
Yeah, I thought
Wait,
that
do
might.
I have another fire? I have produce flame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have that orb thingy that you can make, right?
Produce flame. It's
Yeah,
a
produce-
ball of fire.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
meteor
pretty-
shower? Meteor shower is what it
Isn't
was.
it
right?
also chromatic orb, or is that not in this game?
Flaming sphere?
I have
Flaming
flaming
sphere?
sphere. Yeah, I have flaming sphere.
Flaming sphere.
Which one's better?
It's I mean, Flaming Sphere is a higher level spell.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
Probably
do more.
Just a cantrip.
Yeah, flaming sphere will do more.
I'll do flaming sphere then.
All right.
It's 2 actions. What do I need to roll for it? The yellow. doesn't pop all
You
the way
don't.
up.
You just got to tell me where you're putting it.
The eels.
So in the same space as it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Burn it.
You create a flaming sphere in a square within range. The sphere must be supposedly supported by a solid surface, such as stone floor, and the sphere deals 3d6 fire damage to each creature in the square where it first appears. So you're going to do 3d6 to it. It gets a reflex save. Each creature must attempt the basic reflex save on sequential rounds. The first time you sustain this spell each round, you leave the sphere in the square or roll it to a different square. It deals 3d6 fire damage to each creature in that square. So you can basically spend
That
your
is a
round moving it around.
really. That is just like thinking in general. That is a really good thing to do, Molly, whenever you like don't need to heal in a round and just have it ready every turn and just always have some damage somewhere. Just
Yeah,
have that
because you can
fireball.
cast it and then spend one action on your turn to move it instead of casting
Yeah,
it.
and be like, okay, damage
Well,
there.
if you
damage there,
combined it
damage there.
with your cloaky flame when you get that back, because that's 2
Mhm.
actions, right, to do the cloaky flame.
Yeah.
So if you
That
had
would-
done that, like if you have that sphere just hanging out during battle and you move it around, you move that to do 3d6, and then you use the cloaky flame to do another 3d6. You could be doing like
That's
66.
66. Yeah, which is basically
Yeah.
the devil's number. So pretty cool.
That's the best,
Is
like,
it now?
aside. Oh man.
All right, so it's gonna make a reflex save. You got to tell me what your save is on your sheet.
Where is that? A saving fortitude, reflex, or will?
No. It's gonna be your spell DC, which is on the
It's
left.
probably 25.
Yes, you're the same as Robin.
Cool.
So
Then
Yeah,
25.
it's 25.
It got a 36.
Yeah.
It's a critical success.
Drats.
Remy, I'm glaring at you in my soul.
You're glaring at me.
You were the one who told me to attack.
I mean,
just need
it does
someone.
3d6 each round, though. You've already spent. So
yeah. It'll be good for future too.
yeah. So that
That's
is
true.
2 actions. You got 1 action left.
Shield.
Okay. That brings us to Serena.
Cool. So now I'm going to do the combined elixirs things that essentially combine 2 elixirs of life and then essentially doubles the amount of healing you can do.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah. They do take 2 reagents each, so I'll have to burn through, I think, because I think I can do 2 of them. So then we'll burn through 4 reagents to do this. But I can create 2 of these and essentially be like, Remy, Kruk, just take one of these, and these should help. I can use an action. If I can hand them out for my last action, I will.
Yep.
If not, I will do
Yep.
that. For my last
Yeah,
action.
you can.
Cool.
All right. That brings us to Robin.
All right. Would you say I probably don't need to heal them? You probably what you've just made will likely get them where they need to be.
Yeah. This is. I believe if this works the way I think it does, drinking the potion should heal 66 plus 12. And yeah, you'll get
That
a
number
plus 2
again.
bonus,
Whoa!
plus 2
Wow.
bonus against diseases and poisons for 10 minutes.
Sweet. Okay, then yeah, I'll try to do some damage to this thing. Let's see here. And by I'll try to do some damage, I mean 2 actions to give Remy haste.
Ooh.
Yeah, magic empowers the target to act faster. It gains the quicken condition and can use the extra action each round only for strike and stride actions. You've been hitting so well, let's keep it rolling. And Krug, you're doing great. Yeah, have some guidance. Plus
Oh, I
1
get
forward.
guidance. I think that's the first time I've had guidance.
I've guided you, I'm sure.
No.
I've guided everybody.
Yeah, 100%. There's been like
Yeah.
literally like guidance.
Yeah, because I can do everybody once per hour, and I make a point to. But yeah, as much as I can. Anyway, so yeah, Krug's got guidance, and Remy's got haste.
Remy, it is your turn.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So Remy gets the elixir thing, drinks that firsthand, like gets it, and is like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the elixir. I'm going to drink this right now." Glug 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 glug. Because Remy's hasted, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's 66 plus 12. You said.
Yep.
Do you want to do
I
the
need-
honors, or
I
shall
need
I?
I need a button that just plays a guitar riff and so that every time someone says, "Oh, 66," I'm gonna just play it and it goes.
It can be that riff from Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, I think is the name of the movie.
I
No,
mean,
no,
that is
movie I'm
the
talking
name of
about?
the
That is the
movie.
name of a movie.
Which riff are you
He goes,
thinking of?
I'm the devil, I love metal.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be copyright claimed at all.
I heal for 35.
Nice.
Boom.
I bet Lane
All
could play
right.
that riff if we want a wave of it.
And then I'm gonna attack this thing.
So you got to move to it because it's 5 feet away from you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I can move to it.
Cool.
So I drank, I move, I strike,
2
I
more
hit.
times.
Woo! 37 damage, or no, 37 to
Nice.
hit. 37 to hit.
I was like,
It's
where did you hit?
a
That
fighter
is-
fit.
That is a critical hit.
That's a crit, baby!
Ooh.
That's a crit. Yes.
It's really fun. Remy, you have twice as many actions as this thing right now. I just realized.
Oh, and I rolled 9 for damage on my
Whoa!
on my d12s. So that's gonna be 18 plus 7, 25. So 50 total damage.
50 total damage. Wow.
for the first strike here.
Reduced
Wow.
to 1 because it's immune to. Stop kidding.
You've literally just done like 12 damage this whole time. No.
And then so it's not grabbed anymore because you tripped it, right?
But it is still flat-footed because it's prone.
Okay, cool. I just wondering for my advantageous assault, but okay, so I'm just gonna attack it again then. Coming in with a second strike for my 4th action with haste. Here it is. Oh my gosh, I rolled a 19. I rolled a 19. Who does that?
Whoa,
Who does that?
Good
It's
job.
me.
Woo! K. William White.
32 to hit.
32 to hit is a success. Not a critical, but a success.
Not a critical. That's all right. Hey, you know what? When I have a multiple attack penalty, I feel pretty good about hitting no matter what.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in with that. Okay, significantly less
Crest?
damage this time, but that's okay. So that's going to end up being 20 damage flat.
Do you get
20
that +4 for the whatever relentless?
No,
attack
that's
mode?
only if it's
Okay.
grabbed.
Oh, okay.
It
Or, wait.
looks-
Wait. Actually. Hold on. Grabbed prone or restrained.
It is prone.
Hey.
So that's 24 damage.
Nice.
It does appear to be prone.
It
Thank you.
is real close.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Okay. Will it? If you kill it in this turn, will it have only been Remy that damaged this creature still?
I
Yes.
can't. I'm out of actions.
Oh, that was all of them? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had 2 actions left.
Oh man. Okay. Nobody
Yeah,
heard
two
it.
All right. It is its turn. Remy, please roll me a basic reflex save.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, I rolled pretty decent this time, actually. 26.
26 meets it beats.
Nice.
So
Oh.
you're only going to take half damage,
Okay.
which is 1d12.
Oh, this is the aura thing.
Yep. So you're going to take 3 points of damage.
Cool.
Not bad.
It is going to use Squirming Embrace, which means it's going to move towards you. So it's going to crawl towards you and use its ability. Please roll me another reflex save.
Now,
If
this
it's
isn't
a-
like a
it's a
manipulate
reflex save.
action or anything, is it? Can I?
Crawled is moving while on the ground.
But it's not leaving my.
It's not leaving your space.
Crawl is just a move action. You
it's
move
just-
5 feet. That's
yeah.
it.
But I can't remember. Does it have to leave my melee, or is it just if it moves?
No,
Can I
if it
take-
moves at all.
So I can take an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really?
Yeah, anytime you move, it's not like 5e where you have to move out of their space if they move at all.
34.
A 34 hits.
And that's. Oh, okay. Then that's gonna be 26 damage.
26 damage. This thing, as it emanates electricity from itself, it dies.
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh. And Markle just finished her food. Good girl, Markle.
Hey.
Let me tell
Here
you,
go, sweetie. Good girl.
being a tank on a team of like currently mostly healers is kind of amazing.
Yeah, we're all support in some way. I feel like. I mean,
I would
like,
love a campaign where like there was like one fighter and like 4 clerics or like 4
Yeah.
healers.
yeah.
Yeah, and above you all inside the tunnel, the portal crackles open and hands reach out and grab Serena, pulling her up into the portal.
Thank you for the juice. It was really. I
welcome.
feel brave.
Yes.
Good luck with your kingdom. Oh, don't use that bead. We don't know what's going to happen if you use it over there.
Yeah, I don't plan on it.
And you see below Remy just like little bits just lift up and almost dissipate as it moves into the portal. Every last little ounce of it is gone.
So did the bead go with Serena?
It
Can I-
did.
That's interesting.
Well, let's hope there's no ramifications to that.
Oh, there will be. Oh, there
yeah.
Were you
definitely
about
will
to
be.
say
Okay.
ramifications?
I wasn't. I was
Ramifications.
having a hard time saying what I wanted.
All right. Well, I suppose back to the lab. Am I right? And Remy takes a bead and like throws it on the ground.
I think I'll take the long way.
Remy throws it on the ground below you and just immediately just not you, but of themselves, and
Mhm.
just like so you all can do however you want to get back.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Robin's
walk.
gonna walk back. Robin
Definitely
is
walking.
Robin is not comfortable with teleporting yet. That's kind of where I'm at. She's
Remy
gonna
is
not do it if
too
she doesn't have to. Agreed. Yeah.
And what about Moss? Are you using the bead or are you walking back?
Oh, I'm using the bead. There's no way I'm going through this stuff anymore.
And you use the bead below you, and actually you didn't even, the best part is you didn't even go into the sewer. You
Yeah.
stayed
You and I
up.
just stayed up here.
Yeah.
Just spell slinging. It's great.
So I'm gonna look up at
correct.
Robin and be like, did they use the like recently discovered magical teleportation beads to not have to walk back to Arturo? Is that what just
You
happened right
know,
now?
Yeah, I mean, Remy was probably just doing it for the fun of it, hopping around. And me, that sounds honestly, you haven't done it yet, have you? It moves you. It's a unique feeling that I'd rather not recreate just yet.
Honestly, that's so wasteful. I would not be surprised if it was anathematic. If Aurora just came down and just smacked me upside the head and said, "Well, what are you
Wasteful,
doing?"
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Ridiculous. As I'm climbing out.
just Robin like extends a hand that Krug doesn't need to like help him crawl out of the ladder.
And I take it reflexively.
Hmm. Well, we can walk back like old times.
Remy and Moss, the two of you, are very comfortable, relaxing inside of the secret quarters of the Court of Corvids. As maybe 10 minutes go by, as Remy and Krug walk in and see the two of
Robin.
you just. Oh yeah, Robin.
Yeah.
Sorry. See Krug and Robin walking back, relaxing. You see Remy and Moss just chilling.
Well,
And Remy's drinking a tropical beverage with a little umbrella. Oh, sorry, but it took so long. We just decided to relax.
Has it been so long that you already stopped throwing up lava and they managed to reattach your limbs, or was that just? Did that not happen this time?
Are you pointing at Clokey and
No.
Mark too,
I'm pointing at you, the two of you.
No, that was an example of what would happen to the people who have already come through the portal. It is a portal on portal complication. Really,
Oh,
Krug?
You must be
you need to
right. That's definitely 100% true, and there's absolutely no possibility that you're actually completely wrong, and it was just a coincidence.
well, actually, Krug. I mean, there's a lot of room. We don't know very much yet.
That's
You're
what I'm saying.
messing with them. You're
That's the
messing
point
with
of-
them. I see. Yes, Remy. What Krug sarcastically said is sarcastically true.
Rami, first of all, you need to have a shower very badly. Second of all, I do too, and I walk off to go find a shower.
So
Okay.
as you go to walk away, Clokey actually like puts his hand up to you, Krug. Like you're way from everyone by this time. He puts his hand up because, hey Krug.
Yeah.
There's a spirit nearby that
Oh,
you need to go collect, or at least if you want to, that's your thing.
I mean,
Still.
yeah, definitely. Where?
It's still in town. I don't know. We'll have to go find it, but it's pretty strong. Meaning it's close by.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Krug, are we showering together or what?
Definitely not, Remy, but thanks for asking, I guess.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
All right, hell yeah.
Thank you so much
Good
for joining us and
times.
having this. You now have a bead, so that we have an excuse and a means to have you back if you ever want to come
Yeah,
back.
no, I
Yeah.
definitely do. Definitely let me know, and I will make it happen.
See, Krug. I think these things through. They have no ramifications.
For the next mission, I'm going to get another bead, and you're going to forget I already had one. I'm going to have two, and you're going to be like, you only have one bead, and be like, haha. Check episode this one.
You don't understand. You can take more than one bead now.
Oh,
I take several.
There's like a bowl.
I mean, spoilers for next episode, but the plan is to give you like 50
Oh, when you said a bowl of beads, I imagined a bowl with exactly the number of beads that we all need to each have one
Like
bead. Not
ceremonial.
like a popcorn bowl overflowing with beads.
Hey,
Yeah.
take a handful. Come back for seconds.
Okay,
got
I thought
plenty.
this was a much more precious resource than it
Aw.
actually ended up being. Okay. Fair
Nope.
enough.
I have this idea in which you all will go across the multiverse and be able to bring your friends and friends in because you will need them for a massive battle of some sort, just in case that happens.
Ruh-roh.
Just if.
Just in case. Yeah,
Just-
'cause that would never happen. Jake
No,
would never do
I
that
would
to us.
never ever purposely
yeah.
split all 4 of you up and have a cast of each guest come on with different ones of you and have to run 4 separate giant battles. I would never ever do that.
Mhm. I mean, hey, if you ever want to drop
I'm not
them
so
into
sure
Fire,
anymore.
let me know.
Awesome. Let's go around and say where we are, where people can reach us, but let's go the opposite direction. Let's start
Wow.
with our guests. Aubrey, tell everyone about yourself and where they can find Goblets and Gays.
Yeah. Hello, I am Aubrey. You can find me. My personal Twitter is Mad Queen Cosplay. And then you can find, but I run Goblets and Gays and Animama Giri, Goblets and Gays, Pathfinder 2E podcast. We're in the middle of our 2nd season. It's a lot of fun as they try to foil me in various ways as I try to throw them into zany adventures. And then Animama Giri is a horror-based City of Mist game. And then for streaming-wise, you can find me every Friday nights on Guild of the Phoenix playing Haven Rock, a Buffy RPG. And I think that's about it.
Awesome. Remy.
Hey, I've been William. And you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I'm also in the band Glass Beach at Glass Beach Band or twitch.tv/Glass Beach Band or pretty much anything /Glass Beach Band or whatever. We have music on streaming platforms. You can just look it up. It's Glass Beach. And I do other shows for QueueTimes. I doubt we'll be returning this week, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that it might be the week after, if at all possible. It's pretty reliant on my back, but like I have good days and then I have worse days, but hopefully soon. So check out those shows and you can see the QueueTimes like schedule and everything for when those are going to be, and check out the playlists on QueueTimes main YouTube channel, Hijinks and Handlebars and Hijinks in the End and Killer Set.
I'm going to go ahead and interrupt you right there because I have to go to the bathroom, so I'm just going to go next, and then I'm going to leave immediately after I'm done. My name is Krug. I've been playing Krug the Human Monk. You can talk to me on Discord because Discord's great. You can also talk to me on Twitter. I'm getting better at posting on Twitter. I love you all. Bye.
Krug's only trying to dodge because he promised that Game Gorgon would be out on Friday, and it was not out on Friday.
Yeah, I have to
Robin
go to the
him.
bathroom really bad.
Robin, your turn.
Hi, my name is Jonas. I've been playing Robin. You can find me on Twitter sometimes at Jonas Newhouse. I'm also in the band Glass Beach with William and in their show Hijinks in the End, Hijinks and Handlebars. When that returns, I will be on that show as well. And as far as Glass Beach Twitch streaming, we do Music Mondays every Monday, doing we're doing not Glass Beach music, but just kind of fun, get them out there songs that we're doing on Mondays, and we'll do some more production on Fridays, and then video game streams throughout the week as well. So currently I'm playing my first playthrough of Bloodborne on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific and of Disco Elysium on Wednesdays. So if you want to come see more of me, hang out, see some cool games, you can do that at twitch.tv/glassbeachband then.
Molly.
Hi. I've been Molly McIsaac, aka Moss Magnificent, who is my evil alter ego. You can find me across the internet at Molly McIsaac, except here on Twitch where I am Night Glimmer, and also please follow the silly TikTok that I'm doing with Jordan from Blackness and Dragons. It's the Witch Review, REVUE, where we just eat food on camera. Okay, that's all. Bye.
And you can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT, or you can argue with me on our Discord about Scared to Death, or be one of the very few people that agree with me and join me into that conversation as well. It's up to you. You choose what you want to do.
And I did want to say really quick, it was so great having you on the show, Aubrey. You were so wonderful.
Thank you
Yeah.
for being here.
It was a lot of fun. I remember discovering Court of Corvids like a year or so ago, shortly into Pandemonium.
into the panini.
Yeah, into the panini, or one of my friends says personal pan pizza.
Yep.
And like binging the show and have sort of like mostly kept up with it, and then just sort of like a year later, it's like, wow, I'm actually on the show. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, yeah, good to
and you
have
got
here.
on because you tweeted out that you would were interested in being on it.
Yeah.
And so it was like, all right, let's make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I also hope to have Jake on my podcast soon.
I
We can
look forward
actually
to it. I
Work
look
out
forward
the
to it.
actual dates. I think I've floated something, but I think we needed to figure it out.
Yeah, I think we're working on details.
Yeah.
But yes, anyways, so we'll talk to all of you at another time. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.